Salutations, everyone! HoloCure time. This game is so much fun. Let's go, it's gamers time, and JP Gen 0. Now, I've been playing a little bit off stream, I will admit, just a little bit. To the point where I've unlocked all the new items and collabs. And I may or may not have unlocked everyone in the gacha already. Hello, hello. I've also been buying some upgrades. I still don't have them all, but I have most of them. Alright. Let's get into it. Okay, so just like last time, the goal is to play every single character on stream. So let's start with Fubuki. Why not? The gamer fox herself. And as for the stage, we're gonna go for stage 1 hard mode. Because this stage is so much fun. I really like it. It's fast, has a lot of mechanics to it. Alright. Let's see what we get here. Starting with Foxtail. This stage sometimes really does feel like Toho. Compared to the easy version of it, it's way faster. The enemies are also way tankier, but I just like the speed of the stage. I actually really like the chicken's feather. Sometimes it can come in very clutch. But I think I'll go for the Uber Sheep. I like the Uber Sheep. Now that the Nurse's Horn has been nerfed, I feel like for some characters the Uber Sheep might be good. And since Fubuki can safely escape, I feel like the Uber Sheep is really nice for her. Alright, let's see. Let's continue to increase her normal attacks, her main weapon. Anyways, I'm gonna be aiming for maximum speed. But if I see the main weapon, I'll go for it. Because it's just nice to have. I want to have a solid foundation. A nice solid foundation that can carry us through the early game. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Look at that, the SSRB were added into the game, even though Botan is still far away from being added. I like the SSRB, they're so cute. Okay, there we go. We finally have the Awakening. So now I can finally go for the skills. Yes, let's go for Fox King. Maximum speed, we're going for a Sonic the Hedgehog build. You're too slow! Oh, speaking about Sonic the Hedgehog, do you guys know about the Sonic fan-dubs? By Snapcube? There's a new one about Shadow the Hedgehog and it's hilarious. I love those fan-dubs so much. Alright, let's give them speed! Oh, KFP. But if everything goes right, we'll be so fast that no enemy can touch us. And Fubuki's special move is really good as well. Because you are immune to enemies whenever you are in their special move. And together with Kong Kong, you deal a lot of damage. Also, I'm taking way too much damage right now. Uh-oh. Hello, Almighty! Okay. Ooh, limiter. The Sana's limiter is so good. It's so good. I love it. Having so much pickup range makes such a difference. Especially when you're killing so many enemies. Hey, let's go. Speed. Speed! Oh, okay. My mechanics right now are not doing so good. I guess it's been a while since I've played Toho last time. Let's go, limiter! Give me all the pickup range! All of it! Haha! Anyways, so far, things are pretty easy. Yeah, friend zone. No waifu. Friend. Friend. Oh. Do you see all those swords just going across the enemies like that? It was so good. Anyways, I'm gonna go for the speed buffs still. I'll go for the Konkon a little bit later. but I really like the speed. I just want to be faster, because then I can circle through enemies and they can't touch me. I also go for the CO tiers. I really like the tiers. They're so good. Uh-oh. Takodachis, armor takodachis. And there we go, we maxed out the limiter. Sana is eternal! Even now, she is helping us all. Okay, what do we get? Tears, nice. The tears are really good. And if you can get the broken dreams are really good. I've been using it quite a lot. Ooh, this is tempting. This could also screw us over, but the Halo is very tempting. Should I do it? Should I go for the Halo? I'm not gonna lie, I really wanna go for the Halo. Maybe this is gonna bite me in the ass later, but I wanna do it. I'm greedy. I'm greedy. Give me the Halo. Uh-oh. I'm taking way too much damage. Okay, maybe I'll get the Konkon now. Yeah, let's get the Konkon. And... Konkon! Now I'm immune to everything. And every time you dodge something, you have a burst that deals damage to enemies. And that's really good. You can do so much damage with it, with Fubuki. It's gonna come through quite a lot. I hope I can get the Super Idol outfit. Because I think Fubuki is really insane with it. Let's see. I'm gonna go for the tears. I really want the broken dreams. Giant chicken. Uh-oh. No! Come on! We're fine. Some characters can just straight up kill those chickens. But when I play with Fubuki, I can't really do it. Maybe it's because I'm focusing too much on speed instead of weapons. Could be that. But I like speed. It's so nice to go fast. Gotta go fast. Ooh, the whammy water is also really good. You can get the frozen sea, and I like that. I'm not gonna go for the Halo just yet. I'll go for the next upgrade of the Halo once either I have a collab or I have all my skills. Okay, this is not good. I need some more sustain. That would be really nice. But yeah, another good thing about the Sana's limiter is the fact that, you know, hamburgers are gonna drop because of the Uber sheep. But because of the limiter, you can get those hamburgers really safely. Come on! There we go. Oh, nice triple box. Spider cooking, CO's tears, and whammy water. Amazing. All good items. Now we can start going for the broken dreams. But I want the skills though. I want more speed, more consistency. Oh, I don't like this zone. There's too many trees. Sometimes I get stuck here. And in this stage, being stuck for a little bit can be the difference between life and death. Ooh. Yeah, I'll go for the attack up. It's just nice to have. No! Dodge! Dodge! I can already hear a Flanders theme playing. Also, speaking about themes, the music is phenomenal, as always. I'm really happy that they chose this song for this stage, because I like this song a lot. I hear it a lot whenever I'm editing my videos. I play this song, the original one. Dodge patterns looks like Sans attacks. Yeah, actually, I thought about that. They really do, like those cannon attacks that Sans has. It really does look like it. Let's go for the CO tiers. Right, let's try and DPS these guys. Konkon! There we go. Yeah, let's keep upgrading the skills, and only then will I go for the Halo. Alright. What will it give me? Headphones? Are the headphones good on Fubuki? I think they can be pretty nice. I don't usually go for the headphones, but Since I need survivability, I'll take the headphones, sure. Not really what I usually go for, but on Fubuki maybe it'll be good. Yeah. Kong Kong. And now that I have the Kong Kong maxed out, I think I have all the skills maxed out, right? I should. Nice, spider clicking. I think I do, let me see, let me check. Level 3, yeah, every single skill is maxed out. So now I can go for the next Halu or weapons. Weapons are good. The CEO tiers are almost maxed out, and again, the CEO tiers are just amazing, even without a collab. It's oh, let's go, energy drink, more speeds, speeds. I am speed. Gotta go fast. You're too slow. Can't catch me. Uh-oh, angry Takodachis. Oh no, I don't have the Kong Kong. Okay, just go through them. I have one dodge chance whenever I have that skill activate, the friend zone, so I may as well use it to escape. But now I take way too much damage because the haste, the energy drink reduces my max HP. And if I have the face mask, I take even more damage. Oh, look at that. The dodge chance is really coming through. I've dodged so many attacks right now. So far. Okay. Everything is under control. But with this stage, everything can change. In a matter of a second, you can be just destroyed. Let's see. Ooh, yes. I want more energy drink upgrades, though. You no longer lose any more HP, so it's just worth to do it. It gives you haste and speed, and you know, both haste and speed are very good stats to have. And Fubuki especially appreciates the speed, because her damage scales with speed. Ooh, I like the chicken's feather though, but I'll go for the attack up. It's just a max stat upgrade and I like those. I think those are always nice to get, especially when it's offense. Damn, again, but I want... Ooh, I cannot resist, I am greedy like that. But maybe since I have the Sana's limiter, it's not that difficult to get stuff. So she is Hecarim? Yeah, pretty much. She is Hecarim. I'm used there. Kong Kong! Ooh, haste. Yes. More energy drink, let's go. Yeah, she's pretty much Hecarim. Oh, I want the Halu, but a maximum speed of every 10% speed she gets, it's 10% attack she gets, so pretty much whenever you get those speed upgrades, you know you're getting 10% extra attack as well, beyond the speed. Is really, really good. Never ignore those. Look at how fast I am already. I can circle through the enemies. She truly is Sonic the Hedgehog. You're too slow! And whenever you trigger a friend zone, she gets even faster. Ooh, careful, I'm super frail. Honestly, if I see a body pillow, I may just pick it. I like the body pillow specifically on Fubuki. I don't usually build a body pillow on anyone else, only Fubuki, because I think it can be really nice on her. I'd actually like to get the super body pillow as well, but I'm not very lucky when it comes to the super items. They rarely appear to me. I mean, they're supposed to be rare, but I think they're especially rare when it comes to me. Okay, now the enemies are getting way too tanky. That's why I like to prioritize survivability in this stage. Because you know what? So long as you can survive, you'll be fine. Because unlike the other stages, I feel like the hard mode stage doesn't really overwhelm you with like too many enemies. I mean, yeah, it does overwhelm you, but it's all about dodging and surviving more than being attacked from all sides. Okay, here we go. Yes, more speed. Let's go! Damage! Small Ame! Fubuzilla! Like, Fubuki actually deals so much damage with that. It's actually insane. Shouldn't take too long though. Oh, but I really would like to get the idol outfit, the super one. The first time I played this stage, I think I got the super idol outfit. And the double charges really saved me. I actually beat it on my first try. It was awesome. Let's more speed. I mean, why not? The game is giving me so much speed. I love it. There you go. CEO tiers are maxed out. Yeah, crit damage is good. Though with Fubuki I usually don't worry that much about crit damage. I go for haste. Oh, let's go. What do I get? Give me something good. The Psycho Axe, the Whammy Water, and the Uber Sheep. Let's see. I guess there's no harm in getting these. The Psycho Axe, that is. Because I can go for the Comet, and since I'm gonna go for the Frozen Sea and the Broken Dreams, there's very good synergy in that. Oh, let's go! Super item, please! Super idol! Super idol outfit! Please, please, please! And it's the Super Nightly Milk, which it's not really what I wanted, but it's good, you know? I never say no to it. More pickup range, size for my weapons, and max HP, honestly, it's survivability as well. Hey, I'll take it. It's a super item. The only one I usually don't like it's the super chat, the super chat, because it doesn't really give me that much power. But everything else, I'll take it. Yeah, spider cooking for the broken dreams. Yeah, since I'm gonna go for the Mii Comet, the Super Nightly Milk is gonna be even better. So I'll definitely take that. My pickup range is insane. I have... How much pickup range I have? I have 450% pickup range. Actually insane. So because of that, I don't really need magnets that much. Because the enemies that I kill, for the most part, I just get their items. So it's very easy to level up. And you know, having pickup range and getting more EXP just equates to getting more EXP in general, which means more level ups. Roboko especially appreciates those. Man, Roboko is so strong and so much fun. But we'll get to Roboko later. We have the gamers first. I actually play the Gen 0 members more though. I feel like the gamers are in general way harder. Ooh, I want the Halu, but man, they're giving me speed. I want the speed upgrades. The Halu also gives me more enemies, which means more EXP. So it can go very well if you have the study glasses, for example. Oh no, come on. Oh, I don't like this rush. I really don't like this rush. Oh, there we go. I'm safe. I'm safe. No, SSRB. So I find that it's better to just kill the SSRB here. Because they're not that strong. There you go. Oh, I'm being so lucky this time. With the triple boxes. Da-da-da. Alright, Psycho Axe. And more upgrades. Nice. Okay, so rule number 1 here. Don't panic. Let the other ones explode. And then wait for these ones to explode as well. Sad SSRB noises. It's fine. The SSRB are born to die. They are born to blow up. All for the Imperatriza. I'll go for the Halu. I'm greedy. Let's go. I want the Whammy Water, but I also want the Halu. I need to find the BL book now. I think it's the last item that I need. Please, give me some BL. Give me some BL. Ooh, this is way too much. Just look at those CEO tiers, man. They're so good. I love it. So much. I love it so much. Hello. Welcome. But yeah, because we are so fast now, we can pretty much clump up all the enemies. Oh, let's go, more speed. We can clump up all the enemies and just circle through them and hit them with the tail. I don't even need to aim because Fubuki's tail circles back. And the swords will do the rest. Oh well, here comes the owls. The owls are actually pretty scary though. They deal so much damage and they're pretty tanky. I'm very scared of the owls. Okay. But still, Should be fine. Oh, I don't have any more space for the body pillow. Because again, I like the body pillow in Fubuki. Oh well. Just gotta be good enough. Wow. Look at this, more speed. How many speed ups have I gotten so far? It's like perfect for Fubuki. Oh, but I'm so frail. I'd actually like some HP upgrades though. Actually no, what I need is more weapons. I'm really neglecting the weapon upgrades. Though, you know, so far it's going well. We are at 15 minutes in this stage. In 5 more minutes, we're gonna have to fight Bay, and I still don't have a single weapon upgrade. No collabs yet. Just sheer guts and speed. Being faster than light means living in the darkness, yep. Man, Sonic the Hedgehog doesn't have it easy. Oh, no. The saplings are also pretty scary. They deal so much damage. Alright, and this stage has those stationary turrets. You know what? I want the attack up, but I really need a collab, man. I need to go for the weapon upgrades. I think I'm neglecting them too much. Also, I think I've only gotten one single anvil so far. I haven't been that lucky with anvils. Though I haven't really gotten for a credit cards. I like the credit cards a lot. Now they're much better than they used to be. Because you can actually double the chances of getting them. Oh man, look at all these chickens. Look at all these chickens. Let's go! Kong Kong! I need damage. I need items. Kong Kong! Actually, I should be going for the spider cooking. For the broken dreams. Spider cooking is the priority. Wow, the boss, the owl boss survived. I forgot what Mume's fans are called. Oh no, the tree, I was stuck. Okay, there we go. Whammy water, sure. Come on. Give me the spider cooking. Spider cooking. Psycho Axe, not what I'm looking for right now. Oh, sure, I'll take it. Ooh, too much. But I remember the first time I did this, I took so long to defeat Bay. Because I had no damage, and I think I'm going the same way in this game. Look at how many saplings there are. Humans, gotcha. Right. I had forgotten. There's so many saplings, I don't have damage. I don't have damage. So they all just survive. Oh no. The brats. I will survive. I am way too fast for all of you. You cannot catch me. Can't touch me. There's so many saplings. Okay, let me try and clear them out. Konkon! There you go. Maxed out whammy water. Dude, Fubuki's special move is so good. You're invulnerable to enemy attacks. Invulnerable to enemy attacks. You can trigger Konkon consistently. And you have AoE damage. It's so good. I love it. I wish I had this Super Idol outfit. This would be so good. Okay, I need to be careful though. Because these stationary turrets can be tricky. Just keep dodging. Oh. I hope I'm not dead there. Ugh. Haha, I survived. I'm way too fast. Nice, nice, nice. Well, actually the headphones triggered right there. Oh, Yatagarasu! That means the Xenolites are gonna appear now, and the Xenolites are even tankier. The Xenolites scare me. They're so cute though, I really like this redesign. They're so adorable. There's still so many saplings alive. Come on, I just need one more spider cooking, and I can get the Broken Dreams. The Broken Dreams are even better because not only do they have AoE damage, but they also give you a bubble shield, which give you... which slow enemies. And I feel like if you can slow down enemies, it means that Fubuki's speed is gonna be even more noticeable. There we go. Got the spider cooking. Now we need a golden anvil. But for that I need to kill enemies. Okay. Let's go for the special move. Come on. Yeah. Spike Wax. Oh no, I'm almost dead. I need to be careful when I'm navigating in the middle of all those enemies. Yeah, Cenobites are very, very tanky. Come on. Come on, Golden Anvil. Just one. One Golden Anvil, please. In 1 minute, Bay is gonna appear and I still don't have a single collab. It's gonna be very bad. I'm gonna struggle. It's gonna be a real struggle. Though, the first time I cleared this stage, I didn't know that Fubuki was invulnerable to attacks in her special move, so I was dodging enemies instead of running into them. And you should run into them, because again, you get the Konkon to trigger. Uh-oh, this is bad. This is very bad. I still don't have my Golden Anvil. But the brats are gonna appear, and the brats are pretty squishy. So maybe I'll get my Golden Anvil there. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I lived. I live. Come on. Come on. Okay. Bay, it's your turn to appear. Here she is, and here's my Golden Anvil. Here we go. First collab in 20 minutes. Super late. But we got it. The Broken Dreams. Alright, Bay, it's you and me. Speaking about Bay, Fire Emblem news. Fire Emblem Engage has gotten announced. And the designer for the artwork is Bay's designer, Mika Picasso. She designed Toothpaste-chan. I love it so much. She's also the designer of Sei Shonagon in Fate Grand Order. And she also designed Kaguya Luna. I love her art so much. Alright, I'm just gonna spam Konkon for damage, because I'm really lacking in damage. So I'm gonna take everything I can get. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any other collab anytime soon, because for me to collab the Whammy Water, I'm gonna need the BL book, which I don't have, and I still need the Elite Lava Bucket for the Mikomet. So unfortunately, yeah, I really have neglected the weapons, huh? Though I haven't been that fortunate when it comes to anvils. Ooh, come on. But I need to kill Bay quick, because there's gonna be other enemies that are gonna come soon. And they're way, way tankier. Alright. Enemies dodged successfully. Bay. My Toho experience really helps out here. Though sometimes Fubuki is so fast that I feel like I run into bullets. There we go. It feels like playing Marisa in Toho, because Marisa is very fast in Toho. Actually, more than Marisa, playing Aya in Toho 11. Subterranean Animism. Alright, I got the Konkon again. Let's go! Konkon! Oh no. These ones are scary. These ones are very scary. Last time I tried to do this stage, I died because of them. Okay. I just need to play safe. Remember, survivability above all else. You can't defeat the enemies if you're dead. This is where the chicken's feather really comes through. I tried this stage with Kiara, and I used the chicken's feather. Man, she would not die. Ever. Because besides her revives in her special move, if you upgrade the chicken's feather, you have at least 3 revives. And Kiara can actually become immortal with those. Let's see, well, I may as well go for damage, since I don't have any other weapon to upgrade. Yeah, let's get the Broken Dreams for more damage. Okay, the problem now is that there's so many enemies I can't get close to Bay. I need to wait for my special move. Yeah, pretty much the game plan is to wait for me to get the special move. Though, as you can see, there's a pretty tanky enemy starting to spawn now. Is a problem. Okay, let's go, Konkon! Oh no, it's lagging. Can I survive? Can I make it? It's only gonna get worse the longer I take. I have speed, but I lack in damage. Come on. Oh no. This is looking so bad. It's looking so bad. Oh no. Not the owls. There's a sea of enemies. A giant sea of enemies. I can't get close to Bay. Come on, I can make it. I believe. I believe. I'm almost getting my special move again. And then I can do more damage to Bay. I'm not killing anything. Oh, no, no, no. SSRB. Come on. We can make it. Oh no, this is so tense. Come on. Almost getting a special move. Okay. Let me get Bakels. No! Con con! Okay. Dodge. Oh, I did it! Woo! Let's go! Speed! Speed is key. Nice. That's Fubuki down. Again, Fubuki is my preferred character for this stage because of the speed. The speed is just so good in that stage. Alright. I'm gonna play Mio, but I'm gonna go on stage 2 because I've never beaten stage 2 with Mio yet. Because stage 2 is actually really hard. There's not as much space to maneuver. There's not as much space to maneuver, and that ends up being a problem. Anyways, I'm hoping to get the Super Idol outfit for her as well. But yeah, actually, I haven't beaten this stage with a lot of characters yet. It's pretty hard. I feel like having strong weapons here is really important. More than speed. Speed is also good because when Miko Danye appears, I feel like having good speed... Oh. Should I? I think I should. It's super early. I may as well. If this was Roboco, it would be amazing. But at the same time, I want to get weapons fast, because if I don't, I'm gonna struggle. Then again, I get more EXP, so I guess it balances itself out. Okay, let me get the tarot cards. Because the tarot cards, I feel like the tarot cards fall off, but they give me a strong base for the early game. Especially when you can throw them far away. But I don't like the Awakening that much. It has a chance to debuff enemies. But it's not that reliable, I feel. Not as explosive, you could say. But Mio is all about spamming your special move, so if I can get the Piki Piki P, man, that would be good. The body peel, I feel like it's good too on her. Screw it, I'll just get the study glasses. Maybe I'll regret it, maybe. Oh, this is gonna be... You'd be careful, because this stage, there's so many ways you can trap yourself. Come on. Yeah, tarot cards. Yeah. Come on, Scombo. They're not that strong though. Yeah. You can look at Hologra in the TV. Oh, but I still like a little bit of speed though. It's nice. Just a little bit. So I can escape the mechanics. Because there are quite a few in the stage. Alright. Now only the Miofa appear. Should I get Cheerful Laugh? I like it, but at the same time, I want to go for more weapons. I need a strong base of weapons first. Because this stage is merciless. It took me a lot of tries to beat this stage for the first time. It's funny, I actually struggle more in this stage than I do the hard mode of the first hard modes. Again, mostly because the hard modes, at least you have space to maneuver. Like I can't wait for the next patch when we get a hard mode version of this stage. It's gonna be hell. Yeah, it's actually gonna be hell. Nice, 3 cards. Should I get the Awakened, though? Honestly, I'm not gonna give priorities to the Awakening, though, of the tarot cards. Yeah, I'll prioritize weapons now. But I guess if I get the Awakening, if I don't see anything else that's better, I'll go for it. Ooh. Yep, But I could have a chance of getting the super version, though. Then again, it's not reliable, so I'll just go for the idle custom. I don't like to rely on the specials, because again, I rarely get them, so I may as well go for something more safe. There we go. And the final study glasses. Nice. I hope I don't suffer from the lack of weapons, though. Actually, I'm gonna ora here. Go, Hatotaurus! Watashi no stando da. Hontou ni fistu na stop me. You get the reference? Okay, the Koroniski used to be troublesome for me, because I feel like they were very tanky. Well, honestly, the Onigiri are also very tanky. Ooh, but the Omen is also really nice, but I'll get the Idol custom, though. It's too good on Mio. Though, to be fair, I also need the Omen to spam my special move, so I should prioritize getting the Omen as well. Let's go! I should also build critical on Mio. If I give her the pill, I can spam things safely. Ooh, the credit card, I like it. Yeah, I'll get the credit card. I'm being so greedy right now. I don't think I should be this greedy with Mio. With Roboko, it's justifiable, but maybe not with Mio. I'll get the tears. I'll get some sustain soon, but for now I'll get the tears. Oh, I'll check that in a moment. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I'll go for the Omen now. I want to spam more. And I got the tarot cards. I guess I'll take it. The debuff can come in clutch. I'm not gonna go for the Halu. I'm not confident enough on my Mio skills to go for the Halu. Not with Mio. I still need to get the hang of her. If I was playing Roboko though, oh yeah. Halu all the time. All the way. I like Okayu a lot as well. Because Okayu, her weapon is a bit awkward to use, but it deals so much damage. Let's see, what should I go for? I'm gonna reroll. I have the rerolls for a reason. Ooh. The Sake is nice if I want to build crit, but at the same time... I'll go for more credit cards. Actually, I should go for one cheerful laugh, at least. At least one. Just one. There we go, another Omen. Ooh, but there we go, I want this one, the pill. Because it means every time I use my ultimate and I am charging it, I get crits. And since, you know, I spam my ultimates, I may as well. Means I have critical most of the time. And when I don't have the critical, I can just spam my ultimate. Let's see. Yeah, I'll max out the CO tiers first. I want to have a baseline of weapons first. Okay, the Miofa are scary. Actually, what are these flying foxes called? They're Fubuki's. They are Fubuki's fans, right? I know that the tiny foxes are called as Kombu, but I don't know the names of the flying ones. If they have a different name, that is. Oh, okie dokie, hello. Oh no, this is terrible. I want both the limiter and the Picky Picky P-Man. No. But the Picky Picky P-Man is way too good on Mio, so I have to go for it. Yeah, I'll go for it. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Good, good, good. I hope I can get another one of those though, another limiter. It's probably one of my favorite items in the game. It's way too good. Yeah, there we go. The Picky Picky Pima now gives you special, some special charge whenever you take damage. And since Mio is a character that's all about spamming her special, it can be really good on her. Because it accelerates her special uses. It's also really good on Korone, because I feel like Korone is tanky enough to the point where she can take damage just fine. And whenever Korone uses her special move, she gets UBs. Yeah, I think I'll get the CO tiers first. Yeah, I also don't like getting hit, so I only build it specifically with those two characters. Though it may be good on Iris, actually no, because Iris special is not that great. Oh, okay. There we go. Feels so good to do. Okay, I'll get the cheerful laugh now. I hope I get a limiter, man. I love it so much. Sana, she left us with such a good present. Oh, this is not good. I'm not in a good position. Hoyoverse announced the anime Genshin Impact from Ufotable. Wait, what? Ufotable is working with Hoyoverse? Well. Yeah, that table, man. That table just cut me. Also, just give me just a moment. Just a moment. So... I see. Okay, I see. Wow, Ufotable is working with Hoyoverse. Okay, let me try Mio again. But I'll play Mio in another stage though, because I'm not very good with her here. Yeah, let's go for stage 1. It's funny, so my friend also posted that on our Discord. Damn. That's gonna be quite something. Okay, I'll get the Halu in this stage though. Because I feel like this stage is safe enough where the Halu can be very, very good. It's not that dangerous to get. But yeah, hey, I'm hyped for it. Ooh, am I greedy if I go for another Halu? I'll go for it. Maybe I'm being super greedy, but oh well. I'm excited to see that anime. I mean, Ufotable is great, so... Max Halu first, I dare you. Fine, I'll pull an ollie then. I'll do it. I'll do it. This stage is easy, so it should be fine. I mean, it's true that my Mio skills aren't that good, but I'll do it. There we go, more Halu. Yeah, both Kali and Suisi are taking a break, right? But in Suisi's case, it's for medical reasons. Kali giving us more songs, let's go! Kali songs are always a banger. But yeah, I hope Sweet-chan surgery goes well. He's our star. Okay. Wada 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 wada. Wada 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 wada. Wada 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 wada. Cool. There we go. Oh, that puss is sick as well? Oh, I didn't know about that. Yeah, hope everything goes well for them. I know. As Whole Life grows, it also increases. Well, they have more members, so the chance of a bunch of members having health issues at the same time increases as well. Can only hope that they all recover quickly and safely. Ugh. Okay, that's a lot of shrimps. Alright. Oh, there we go. Tarot cards. Mappa's horror herpes, a cold, a bladder infection, other things. Damn. She's having it tough, eh? Don't do it, I'll do it. Oh, you talked about it on the server? I must have forgotten then. Please, Rapu-chan, recover quickly. We want our Chunibyo. Oh, this is so good. Look at that. Just mowing down enemies like this is so nice. Actually relaxing. And there you go. Piki Piki man. Actually, yeah, I really should go for the body pillow. It's cute. Oh, alright. Oh, there we go. The body pillow. Okay, now I can take damage for free. I'm not gonna go for speed because in this stage I don't think speed is that important. Here you go. Omen. One body pillow is good enough. I don't need any more. Now I can take damage for free, and it will give me charge for the Piki Piki P-man, meaning I can spam more of these. It's too late for that. Cheerful laugh. It's just amazing. Look, and now I have the body pillow back. I'm gonna take damage for free, and I'm gonna die because I careful. Alright. Never do that again. I almost jinxed me. I almost jinxed myself. What's my favorite item in the game? Probably the limiter. I really love the limiter. Usually whenever I see the limiter, I go for it. Save on very, very few exceptions. I just really like the limiter. The pickup range is too insane. I feel like the limiter is good on any character. Because everyone benefits from gathering more EXP. Especially when you kill hordes and hordes of enemies. You have like so much EXP you can't catch it all. And besides, if you have the limiter, you can also afford to bring other things that nerf your pickup range, like the piggy bank. Alright, let's see. Should I go for more? No, I'll go for the idle song because I have the X-Potato and I go for the rap dog. X-Potato. There we go. And idle song. Nice. They are idols, let's not forget. And a cheerful laugh. The super nightly milk is really amazing. I like all of them. I like all of the super items except the holo coins one, the super chat one. Because I just don't feel it's that useful. I mean, it's nice whenever you want to farm gold, but that's all it does. It just gives you gold, doesn't give you anything else. And whenever I get the super item, I want to get something that's powerful and strong that gives me great potential. Also because the super chat time is not very consistent. Yeah, exactly. I never get the super chat, the super chat whenever I'm farming gold. I only get it when I'm trying to actually do a challenge, which is very frustrating. I'll go for more weapons. But really, man, I hope I can get the super idol outfit. Mio loves it so much. Above all else. I get Okayu too, I suppose. Well, everyone does. Well, not really. I'd say Iris doesn't really... Iris and Crony don't really care about their supers that much. 'Cause they're not that strong. Teal tears. Oh, this magnet comes right in clutch. Yes, please. Oh, this is amazing. This is just amazing. The Super Gorilla Paw turns the critical debuff into a critical damage buff. It's really strong. As for my favorite weapon, right now, I'd say that the CEO tiers are my favorite. It used to be the spider cooking, but now it's the CEO tiers. My favorite collab is probably the Broken Dreams. Let's see, I'll go for the Cheerful Laugh. Yeah, the CEO tier is just amazing. Alright. But I'm gonna go for the idol song first, because I wanna get my collab, my rap dog. There we go. Holo Bomb, I can use this with a cutting board and yeah. Oh, there we go, limiter. Nice, pickup range, cotton. But yeah, I like the limiter with every character, but especially on Roboco. Roboco is so strong. Roboco is the first character that I've managed to get to Iago. I've never gotten to Iago before, but thanks to Roboco I finally was able to. Fine, I'll get the tarot cards so they can stop appearing. I just don't think the Awaken is that strong. Yeah, the Ex-Potato is not that strong, but at least the Rap Dog is slightly stronger. I'll get Haste. Haste is always good. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Haste also affects the other weapons, right? It's not just the main weapon, right? Let's see. Ooh, there we go. Limiter! There we go. I am a black hole now. Alright. Let's see, I can get more of these. I'll get more of these. Affects all weapons. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Haste is amazing on every character. Amazing stats. Alright, the Ring of Death. Damn, I'm actually doing pretty well for a level 5 Alu. Impressing even myself. Oh! Give me that. Let's go. Let's spam! Hit me. Hit me, I dare you. Ooh, but I want this too. True. Halu is pretty much a buff here. It's not that dangerous, so you can pick it up safely, and you get so much XP out of it. It's insane. Oh! Look how much I can spam my special move. It's amazing. Yeah. Deal damage to me. It's back. Deal damage to me again. Yeah. And oh, there we go. Idle song. And Holo Bomb. A Anvil. It's paying off now. The credit cards are paying off. And I'll get the CO tiers now maxed out. Together with the spider cooking. Okay, now I need a golden anvil. That's a normal anvil. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I gonna bite myself in the ass? No, I'm not. Oh no. No. This is the rush. I hate this rush. So far, the only characters where I can actually kill the enemies here are Kali and Roboco. Okay, I'm safe now. Whew. I completely forgot about this. This is one of the few threatening parts of the stage. Oh, there we go. Golden Anvil. Yeah. Oh, Sana can destroy them? Whenever I play Sana, I never have enough damage. I always struggle when it comes to damage. Survivability, though. She's one of the safest characters in the game. A very chill character to play with. Ooh, yeah, I'll take some speed, though. It's not really that important, but I mean... 1 or 2 upgrades is nice to have. To avoid those rushes. Nice. But yeah, I like the Rat Dog, actually. It has some nice AoE. If I could get like some more Nightly Milks, it would be even better. But I don't have any more space. That's okay, though. Yep. The limiter. I hope the limiter doesn't get nerfed, because it's so much fun the way it is. Let's see. Fubuzilla should be appearing soon, exactly. We're almost at 10 minutes. Though Fubuzilla is not that difficult. Just go under her and you're fine. In the hard mode stage, she actually aims at you. But still, she's not really that much of a problem. Yeah. I hope the limiter remains as is. Oh, you know the best part about Piki Piki Piman here on Mio is that Mio takes damage whenever she's using her special move. And because she takes damage, but she takes reduced damage, that means you can start charging up the next ultimate. Do I want the glow sticks? Not yet. No, I don't want the glow sticks right now. Yeah, she takes damage when she uses her special, but she takes reduced damage. And because even though she's charging her ultimate, even though she's using her ultimate, she can still charge the next ultimate. So you can take damage on purpose, and together with the Piki Piki P-Man, you can just take so much charge. I mean, look, I'm already at my charge again. And now I'm gonna try and take some damage, but I can't because I'm killing everything. But if I do, I get a bunch of charge back. There we go. 40% cooldown reduction. Miu is a true JoJo character right now. Oh. Okay, I don't sound like a JoJo character, I sound like Iskandar from Fate Zero now. Should I go? I'll go for the mama. Ionian Hetairi! Junius F. Oh, it's fine. They're frail. They're frail. I love the brats so much. They just die so easily. Yeah, CO tier is almost maxed out. Unfortunately, I don't have any more space for the pill. For the GWS pill. I really like it on Mio. But I don't have space. Official reincarnated. Arise! I am the Prinzessin of the... Prinzessin der Verurteilung. Let's see, Body Pillow. I like Fischl a lot, actually. She's one of my favorite characters. I guess that's not a surprise, eh? Heed my call! Yamada! Yamada! Alright. Nice. But yeah, I do wanna do a Genshin stream eventually. Maybe next week, who knows. I haven't played the new patch yet, since Sumeru got added, so I have a lot to find out about the game. I was taking a break of Genshin because I was a little bit burned out. Oh yeah, Yamada is a Lapos reference. Uh-oh. Because every time she says, heed my call, the chat responds with YMD or Yamada. There's that one comedian who did that on TV. It's the same comedian that came in the anniversary. All right, more spider cooking. Woo! Ovo bomb. Nice. Yep. I love that clip so much. Oz calls her Hime instead of Fräulein. Really? Huh. I actually play in English the game now. I used to play it in Japanese, but then I changed PCs, and when I got the game, it was in English by default for some reason, and I was always too lazy to switch it to Japanese. And honestly, I like the English VA. Honestly, I think both the Japanese and English VA is good. I mean, some of my favorite voice actors are JP, but you know, Yukari Tamura is my favorite voice actress. She voices Chi-Chi in the game. But I don't have Chi-Chi, so I guess it doesn't affect me. Let's go. Nice, I have the Broken Dreams now. So what should I go for next? I have the Hollow Bomb, so maybe I should go for the Cutting Boards. Sweet-chan. Oh yeah, Sweet-chan is great. Sweet-chan was the character that finally managed to make me beat Stage 2. Because I was really struggling with Stage 2, but Sweet-chan, thanks to Sweet-chan, I could do it. I just maxed out her cleavage. I mean, not her cleavage, her cleaver. Sweet-chan's cleavage cannot be maxed out. We all know why. There's a reason why the cutting board is good on her. Do people consider Sweet-chan weak? I think she's pretty solid. Technically, Suicide's cleavage is maxed out. Too true. Oh, I'm dead. Well, I guess if it's Sweet-chan doing it, I don't mind. Oh, wait, oh! I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumba. I forgot. Earlier I was saying how Mio is not invincible when she uses her ultimate, and here I am. I forgot about that. I just threw. I absolutely threw. Okay, we'll come back to Mio later. I'll play Okayu now, so we can have some variety. I'd like to play. I'd also like to play Kiara later on, because Kiara was changed quite a lot. Anyways, hydration check, everyone. Let's go for some Mogu Mogu. Stage 2. Anyways, Okayu's main weapon, is a bit awkward to use, but she deals so much damage. It ends up being pretty strong, honestly. Who's the weakest character? I wouldn't say it's neither Okayu nor Fubuki. Hell, Fubuki is the character that I can consistently beat hard mode. I can't do it consistently with any other character. Just Fubuki. Because, man, her special move is so strong and the speed is so good. Because being fast means you can just outrun every enemy. And dodge all the mechanics that the game throws at you. As for Okayu, I think Okayu does pretty good damage, just in general. And Mogu Mogu, her special move can be really nice in a bind, in a pinch. I actually don't know who the weakest character would be, because most characters are in a pretty good state. Let's see. Actually, how good is Sora, in your guys' opinion? I personally struggle when I play with Sora. Yeah, I really struggle with Sora. I don't know if she's weak or I'm just trash at playing her. I could just be trash at playing her, honestly. Testy voice right now, not really what I'm going to go for. I like ASCII a lot, though. I think ASCII has some really nice AoE. I really like her gameplay. She's a lot of fun. Ooh, let's go, limiter. And now, mogo 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 mogo. It's great. You know, Okayu can eat Yagus. She can eat Yagus for breakfast. Not the golden one. The one that comes at 30 minutes. Yep, Sora special doesn't do any damage. It gives you more attack power and healing power. But I feel like it's a little bit underpowered, especially when you consider Roboco with a AoE damage, haste, critical, speed, damage, and everything up. I think they should buff Sora for sure. Let's see, mogo 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 mogo. Ah, right. It doesn't do that much damage. Yeah, Roboco is just broken. Absolutely broken. Like, she's a character that you don't even need to rely on any weapon. Just rely on her skills and you can go super far. Oh, I want this first. But yeah. It's onigiri time! But yeah, Okayo deals so much damage. Oh, let's go! Limiter. Look at that. Because she throws so many onigiris. You end up killing a lot. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go for the pill. Because I'm gonna build critical on her. And I'm gonna spam my Mogo Mogo. Maybe I should keep the Mogo Mogo for an emergency, but I find that I just like to spam it. To thin out the enemy numbers. And together with the GWS pill, it ends up being good. Besides, I have the idol outfit, so it's not so bad. What a waste of food, true. I don't think Okayo would throw onigiris at people. I think she would eat them all. It's her favorite food, right? She loves onigiris. Even though her name is rice porridge. Let's see. Let's go for Feast first. And then I'm gonna go for Yummy. Because Yummy buffs me quite a lot. But I think I need the Feast first, so I can spam the healing items. Let's go! Mogo 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 mogo. Speaking about Okayu, the beginner's guide to Okayu is gonna take a while to come out, but I'm actually pretty happy with how it's turning out though. So I'm very excited to be finished with it. Might take like 1 or 2 weeks though to complete. Yeah, Okayo is next. And then I am planning another big one afterwards, but we'll see. It's gonna be probably my biggest challenge yet. I'm not gonna say who it is though, because I want to keep the surprise for that one in particular. Let's just say that I'll consider it a Halloween special. Alright. Also for Halloween I was thinking that I could stream a Whole Life Error, since it's now on Steam. Could be fun to play it through October. Looking forward to your Louis video in 2026. I'd say that the Louis video might be sooner than you might think, actually. Let's see, I've actually been playing, like, I've been planning, like, my next guides, like, my next 5 guides. And, I have Okayo next. After Okayo, it's gonna be that special one. After that special one, we'll go with some Nishisanji. After that Nishisanji member, we'll go back to EN, to Holo EN. And then we go for another Nishisanji member. And then we'll go for a Gen 0 member. A whole live Gen 0 member. Followed by another Nishisanji EN member. And then we'll have Louis. Because I planned Louis is gonna be after all of those. So I'd say it's either gonna be at the end of the year or at the beginning of the next year. Holo Stars when? Let me see. Because I'm still not that confident on my knowledge of the Holo Stars yet. In fact, when it comes to male VTubers, it's more likely that I'll end up covering Nishisanji boys more than first compared to Holo Stars. In fact, I've had my eyes on Fulgur for a while now, because I really like Fulgur. There's something about Fulgur that I just enjoy. I find it very entertaining. Especially in collabs. But we'll see when it will happen. It will happen at some point. That I can definitely say. As for Holo Stars, I have a friend of mine who really wants me to make a video on Aruran, because he likes Aruran a lot. So I think if I were to cover a Holo Stars member from the JP side, it would probably be Aruran first. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see. Should I go for sensitive voice? I'll just finish up the pill. Nice. But yeah. So don't worry, Louis will not take 5 years to come out. Maybe 3 months, maybe 3 to 4 months, depending on how things go. I've also been wanting to make one on Aqua, but whether or not I make a video on Aqua sooner rather than later will depend on what happens this December. It will depend on whether or not she... Yep, I think I'll do Aqua later on. I don't know. If Aqua begins like practicing a lot, maybe I'll do her early. I don't know. The reason why I say this is because there's most likely going to be another Whole Life Mario Kart tournament, right? And obviously there are some members that I cover already thinking about that tournament. And I haven't given Aqua a Mario Kart tournament yet, title yet. And she obviously deserves one, because she is the first champion. And she was the second place in the second tournament, right? So, you know, I want to give her a title. And obviously I'm gonna make a video when the groups for the tournament are announced. I'm gonna make a video on it, making predictions, just like I did this year, because I thought it was so much fun. And I wanna bring out all the titles that I've given to the members so far in that video, because I think it's, well, again, it's very Chunibi of me, but I just love the idea. It sounds so cool. So if Aqua practices a lot, maybe I might make a video on her first so I can give her a title. Or, you know, I could just give her the title in the predictions video. And in fact, I'm planning on giving Gura a title as well, because, man, Gura did amazing in that tournament. She really went against all odds and performed stellarly. She survived Group B after all. Okay, speaking about titles. Usually I don't ask for feedback when it comes to the titles that I give on the videos. But there's one that I've been wanting to give Gura, but I'd like to ask for your feedback. What do you think of Gura's Mario Kart title be the Azure Riptide? I just think it sounds so cool. Azure, obviously, because she's blue, and blue is her favorite color and all that. Riptide, because, well, it's relating to the sea. And, you know, a riptide is basically two currents. Two currents that are going against... Oh, I wasn't able to use my special for some reason. It's like two currents that go against each other and shake up the sea violently, right? So I think it just sounds cool for like someone who goes super fast against the current because, you know, she managed to survive Group B. And the reason why I'm asking feedback, it's because this would be the second member that I would give the Azure color, right? But I've been thinking of other replacements for Azure. I just don't think anything is cooler than Azure. Because, for example, I've been thinking of the Cerulean Riptide. Because Cerulean is another adjective for blue. But Cerulean feels more calm and quiet, you know? I feel like Cerulean would be a title that I would give to someone more calm, you know? And Gura can act calm, but when I think it in the context of Mario Kart and how she managed to survive Group B, I just feel like Azure fits best. Cerulean could work if you add a second more violent adjective before it. Yeah, I think that could work. But at the same time, I feel like in some of the titles that I give, I tend to go a bit overboard with the titles. For example, both Marin and Selene, I give them titles that are way too overboard. Sometimes less is more. With Selene, I gave her the title The Purple Dragon of Pandemonium, and I feel like that's a little bit too much of a mouthful. I should have gone for something simpler and quicker. I wanted to add Purple Dragon there because, well, she's the Purple Dragon. She called herself the Purple Dragon out as well. And when it comes to Marine, I called her the Crimson Storm Voyager. Because she is the Voyager of the Storms that's Crimson, I guess. But again, I think it was too much of a mouthful. It's cool, it sounds cool, it's just too much. So I've been trying to give some simpler titles as of now. Something that rolls well off the tongue. For example, Azure Riptide, for example, is such a quick and easy name to say. I already have one planned for Okayo, and I'm gonna bring the purple again. And you know, whenever I give titles, I am very inspired by Trails, by the Trails series. Because in the Trails series, they give titles to some of their characters for like cool things that they've done and all that. And I will admit, the reason why I love the word Azure so much is because the word Azure is completely overused in Trails. Like in the Trails series, you have, well, the game Trails to Azure. You have the Azure Abyss, which is like a witch. She's called the Azure Abyss. You have another character who has the title the Azure Chevalier. You have the Azure Tree. Let's see. You have the Azure Awakener, which is the same thing as the Azure Chevalier. And there's a bunch of other Azures right now that I'm forgetting. But they completely overuse the word Azure there. And you know what? If Trails can do it, I can do it at least once more. It just sounds too cool though. Azure Riptide. I love that name so much. Let's see. Since I... BL. But I'll try not to give Azure anymore from now on, though. Gura is the exception, because it just sounds too fitting. But after Gura, I'm not gonna give Azure to anyone else. Enough Azures. We have 2 Azures now. Same thing with purple, because Okayu is gonna be the second purple after Selen. Though technically, since one is Hololive and the other is Nishisanji, you could say it's fine. Because it's not used in the same context. Hell, not even in the same games. Because in Selen's case, it's an Apex title, while in Gura's case, it's a Mario Kart title. Now, so far, there haven't been members that have gotten multiple titles, but Aqua might just change that. Because the thing is that Aqua is just too good at so many games. I still don't know what titles to give. Actually, never mind, she doesn't... I don't need to come up with too many titles for her. She already has one. Because she already has the Mad Dog for Apex, so... When it comes to Apex, I don't need to give her any new titles. I hope one day we get the whole war in EG with 50 different titles. An entire section of the video just listing out titles. It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that. Because, I have a special video planned out for November. You could say it's like a celebration of 1 year of beginner's guides. Yeah, it's gonna be a celebration of 1 year of beginner's guides, and well, it's not gonna be a beginner's guide, no, it's not. But it's gonna be a video on a special VTuber that got me started. And on the matter of titles, honestly, with the things that happened recently, I think she deserves all the titles, really. All the titles. Let's see, there you go. I'm pretty excited to do that video, though I will admit that I don't really have a specific goal with the video. Intermediate guides? I don't think I will be doing intermediate guides though. Reason being is that there's so many VTubers, so many VTubers, that I think I'm gonna have my work cut out for me just with the beginner's guide. It's just too much. Let's see. There you go. Though I have been thinking of remaking some of my guides though. The molding bird. I have been thinking of remaking some of my guides though. Because the old ones feel a little bit, you know, old. Basically every single guide, all the way until Toa, feels a little bit old. I feel like my quality has increased a lot since then. And that I can do a much better job now. So whenever I go back and rewatch my older guides, I feel like, yeah, I'm very proud of what I did, but man, I can do so much better now. And I feel like, whenever I start thinking of that, I feel like, man, these members deserve better. They hold up? Because yeah, I've been thinking of remastering every single guide until Toa. Because starting with Botan onwards, I think that's basically the quality that I have right now. Well, with Toa, the quality of the Toa guide is not really an issue, it's just that ever since I've done that guide, I've gotten even more into Toa. So now, I have even more stuff to talk about than before. Especially Apex, because back then when I did the Toa guide, I didn't play Apex. so I didn't get too deep into it. But now that I play Apex myself, and also the fact that Toa had that amazing team start end, you know, V-Cycle performance, I would definitely, whenever I remake the Toa the guide, I would definitely make an entire giant section just for Apex, for sure. Because I made the reference to it in the video, but it was a very small reference. The Rushi I don't think the Rushi video needs a remake. Instead it would be a reincarnation. Yeah, I think the Rushi video is the only one that I'm not going to remake, because I don't think there's a point to it. I may as well go and support who she is now. Though it's not going to be anytime soon, though. But definitely my Emilia video needs a remake. The Emilia video is... I am especially personal as to why I want to remake it so much. Because, see, back then, back in December, when I was putting out Beginner's Guide every week, I will admit I had a schedule whenever I upload my videos. The problem is, by trying to keep a schedule, I also tend to rush. And I will admit that my Emilia video is completely rushed. And I've been feeling very bad about it ever since. I've been feeling really bad about the Emilia video ever since. Because, like, I mean, people actually like the video. They do. And I appreciate that. But I feel like I could have done even better. Much better. And I feel like Emilia deserves better. And, like, I know it didn't come out as good as it could be because it got rushed. Like, whenever I look at the other videos that today I can see I could have done better, it's like, yeah, I could do better today, but you know what? I know that back then I did my best, and that's the best I could have done with the skills that I had. But today, the Emil video is the only one that I know was rushed, and I could have done even better, even back then. So that's why the Emilia video is one of the guides that I want to remake so badly. But yeah, that's the Kanata video as well, because I'd like to give more attention to Kanata's music, because I didn't. The focus on Kanata's music is on music in general is something that I started doing, starting with Toa, with the Toa guide, and I think I should have done it for Kanata as well. I also wanted to give some more attention to the fact that when in the month that Coco graduated, Kanata was a really supporting pillar for a lot of people. And I don't think I talked about that enough, or at all. And what else? My Pekora guide also can be much better. There's so much about Pekora that I won't talk about. And the Aki Rosenthal video as well. Because ever since that beginner's guide, a lot of things happened with Aki Rosenthal that I feel like are worth discussing. Like the arc. Like the Pekora versus Aki Rosenthal in Arc. Or for example that the anniversary streams that she has, the concerts and all that, the musicals. And Subaru as well. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I feel very attached to the Subaru guides. I kinda don't want to remake the Subaru guides, but at the same time, it's like I want to remake the Subaru guide. But it's weird, right? Because some people tell me that the Subaru guide is my best guide so far. So at the same time, I feel like, does it need remaking? Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. The Subaru one is debatable. It's not really a priority, you could say. Hey, hey. But yeah, the Subaru guide was especially important for my beginner's guides in general. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna remake guides anytime soon. I have way too many VTubers I still need to cover. Way too many. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it anytime soon. Probably not like in like... Not in the next 2 years, that's for sure. Like with the amount of VTubers that I wanna cover. Not just inside HoloLive, but outside of HoloLive. Yeah, I got my work cut out for me. The anime guide is good. Thank you. It really means a lot when people say that. But I really do feel like I can do even better. Again, the saying truly is right. You are your worst critic, and I guess I tend to be super harsh on myself. Though, you know, I guess that's how a person can improve, right? By being harsh on yourself, it only drives you to improve and become better. So it's not all bad, me feeling like this. Because it was thanks to me feeling that way about the Emilia video that I've started taking my time on the beginner's guides. I stopped doing weekly uploads because, well, no, I'm gonna prioritize quality over quantity. And that's why I've been taking so long, and I've been feeling like, yeah, my quality has improved because of that, as a result. It's all because of me taking a little bit longer and not rushing anything. Being a harsh critic of yourself is a good thing if you're able to admire work and stay motivated. Yeah, I agree. I agree completely. Like, whenever I look back at my previous beginner's guide, I still feel very proud of them. Even if I know that I can do better today, I still feel very proud because, you know what? I did my best back then with the skills that I had. So I have no regrets. The road to improvement is always like that. You'll always look back and see that, okay, I can do better now. It's normal. Any artist is gonna feel like that. Hell, I feel like that even to like beginner's guide that are super recent. Like the Choco guide. The Choco guide is the most recent one I've done, and I already feel like, there are some things here I could have done better. And you know, but I take that as a lesson and try and do better next time. It's all a learning experience. I think if you take everything as a learning experience, you'll truly improve in whatever you're trying to do. Oh no, this is not good. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm dead. A beginner's guide on Dreamworld, which I don't think that's a good idea to do. It would feel too arrogant if I were to do something like that. I've been thinking of doing like a beginner's guide on non-VTubers for April Fools. Like a beginner's guide on Yago or a beginner's guide on Nags, something like that. Alright, let's go for Gen 0. I'll play Sora on stage 1 though, because again, I'm not that good with Sora. Let's see. But yeah, it was starting with the Botan video that I feel like my quality improved a lot. Not just that, but there's something else I've been trying to do with every single beginner's guide that I've done. And it was, I feel, starting with the Botan guide that I was truly able to make it come to fruition. And that is, one of my goals with the beginner's guide is to make every single beginner's guide feel different from one another. An Echan guide? Oh, that's another option, yeah. But yeah, I want every single beginner's guide to feel distinct from each other. And you know, sometimes I'm able to do it, other times not so much. Some guides do feel similar to others, in terms of the vibe that you feel from them. But you know, sometimes I'm able to pull it off. I remember it, because when I did the Pekora guide, which was my first guide, obviously I didn't know how exactly I was gonna do it, right? It was the first one. I didn't have a baseline on how to do things. I don't have a formula, right? So, you know, I just made a guide portraying Pekora as like this terrible war criminal, which, to be fair, she is. And after I did the Pekora guide, I was actually gonna do that for every single member. Originally, I was gonna portray every single member as a war criminal that does terrible crimes, right? But obviously, that wouldn't fit. It just wouldn't, so I didn't do it. And I ended up going with the Subaru guides. And, well, Subaru gave me main character energy, so exactly I couldn't do the war criminal thing. But the Subaru video was very important for my beginner's guides, because I feel like it was the Subaru video that established the base formula of my videos. I mean, it was starting in the Subaru video that I started doing the welcome to the beginner's guide too. It was a good example. It started in the Subaru video. I did do it in the Pekura video. In fact, in the Pekura video, I started do you like rabbits? Do you like war crimes? Which was inspired by Brickhead Orchidate's guides on like League of Legends characters. Like, so you wanna play this character, right? It was inspired by Brickhead Orchidate. But I ended up going with a welcome to the beginner's guide too, and that stuck so far because I ended up liking it. Though if you go back and watch the Subaru video, you can tell how not confident I am on it. Like, I feel so nervous saying it. Just in general. I mean, just in general, my older videos, I was so nervous about everything. But I didn't have the confidence yet. Which is another thing that changed a lot. But yeah. But the Subaru video set the base for all the videos that I've done so far. And whenever I think of a standard beginner's guide that I've made, it's the Subaru video that comes to mind. The Subaru video is the base standard guides. And the problem is that I need to try and make any other guide that comes after that not feel like the Subaru video, because I want them to be distinct. And it was because of that. Welcome to the cum zone. Actually, that's kind of funny. You just gave me a good idea for when I do the Risu one. I'm not gonna do exactly like that, but you gave me inspiration for another thing. A very good idea, so thank you about that. I think it's gonna be funny. Oh no, what am I doing? Okay, I'm fine. But yeah. So starting with the Subaru video, I start to struggle. Okay, I need to make every video follow the same formula of the Subaru one because I feel like it's reliable, but still needs to feel different, distinct. Now, fortunately, the next video, the next member that came after, because I randomized it, it was Russia, and I was like, you know what? I feel confident enough on my knowledge of Russia, so let's go with Russia. And with Russia, at first I was gonna go with the same vibe as Subaru, right? But then I remembered, no, I need to make it distinct. What is Russia all about? Like, Russia is known for screaming, so why not make like a metal vibe for the video? And that's what I went with. And I feel like it was a good success, because the Russia video feels very different, because it's the only beginner's guide so far that starts like with me going with a metal voice and screaming. It's perfect. And every time I try to do something distinct, I think back on the Russia video. Not the flatness. Oh, I make flat jokes, don't worry. But the metal thing was a good way for me to follow. Thanks to your guide, I discovered Toa's music. I know she was a good singer, but I didn't know how much of a good singer she was. She is amazing, truly. Toa's singing is so good. I listen to her songs regularly. Her album is so good. I love Fact, such a good song. Jokes about being flat. Toa versus Suisse in singing, I'd say they're on the same level. They're both very amazing singers. I love them both equally. I cannot honestly, when it comes to singers, I like so many that I just can't pick a favorite. Because there's different singers that are good in different ways, right? Like when you compare, for example, Marin to Suisse or Toa, obviously Marin has a different vibe from Suisse and Toa. So she's good, but in a different way. Because they have different voices as well, right? So it makes sense. for example, people that might like more idol-like songs might enjoy Aqua more, because Aqua is more idol-like in her singing, like cute, right? But if you like something more mature and smooth, you might prefer Okayo instead, because Okayo has that mature voice, that smooth low tone. So it ends up being a matter of preference, really. But they're all amazing singers, really. Polka is amazing too. Oh, but you know who I love? I love listening to Louis singing. I think Louis covers especially are amazing. Marin's singing is so good. Her voice, just, like Marin says she has a dirty voice, but man, nah. That voice is a thing of beauty. Louis singing is absolutely fantastic. He has amazing music taste as well. Who in Hololive has the most durability? Korone. Hands down. Korone. Easily. There's a reason why Korone in HoloCure has the ability Endurance. Because she's the one streamer in Hololive that can do the most endurance streams. And for longer as well, to the point where she's been scolded by the staff, by management, that she should, you know, go to sleep. Because she overdoes it. Kayla might be catching up to Korone. I'd say Kayla for sure is a good competitor for Korone. But you know, Kayla likes grinding. For sure, Kayla is a definite new contender. But yeah, here we go. But yeah. On the matter of making every beginner's guide be different, let's see. After the Russia one was the Kanata one, right? The Kanata one was more standard as well, just like the Subaru one. So I'd say I didn't really succeed in the whole making it feel different when it comes to the Kanata one. It feels very similar to the Subaru guide, but I tried my best. So it wasn't for a lack of effort. It wasn't. Aqua equals Rajang, yep. I used their song there. I used the Rajang's theme in their video. Hell, the thumbnail has the thumbnail with video shows of Rajang. It's one of my best thumbnails, I feel. I suck at thumbnails, but that one I'm actually proud of. After Kanata was who was after Kanata? No, before Kanata it was Aki Rosenthal. Aha, I knew I was forgetting someone. Aki Rosenthal. Aki Rosenthal. I also tried to go for a different vibe, a more serene vibe, which I did. But I feel like I could have executed it a bit better. Well, not back then, not really, but today I could definitely execute it better. Which is part of the reason why it's one of the videos that I'd like to remake in the future. But it did feel slightly different from the others, I feel. So I succeeded partly in that one. Reddit especially love that one. I got a lot of support from the Rosetai in that one. What's your opinion on Pekura buying a literal monkey? I found out about that recently, like, wow. You know what they say, every supervillain needs to have an exotic animal. So that's pretty in character for Pekura, eh? Apparently it's legal in Japan to own that particular type of monkeys. I don't know much about animals in general and pets, so whether or not it's a moral thing, I just don't know better to make a judgment there. Because I'm not in the know enough. I'm not educated enough in that. Oh, they're legal in the US as well. Oh, because I've heard that they're illegal in many countries. Depends on the state. True, because each state has its own laws. Let's see. Nightly milk, sure. But yeah, let's see. I also did the Amelia guide. The Amelia guide was the one that I need to definitely remake at some point, because I don't think it does her justice. Because there's a lot of things about Amelia that I should have talked about that I didn't. Like, Amelia works so hard off screen. Like, whenever people are not looking, she works so hard. It's thanks to Amelia that a lot of the 3D streams, the VR streams from HoloLive have been possible. And I don't think I touched upon that too much. She helped everyone set up their VR, and she worked behind the scenes with other people to make it a possibility, as well as many other things. And she's a sweetheart, and I think I didn't specify that enough. After I became a member, I learned Louie works jaw-droppingly hard as well. Sometimes she stays up to 6 AM working on projects before sleeping for 6 hours, and waking up at noon to keep working. Damn. Yeah, HoloLive members really work hard. That explains why they don't have that many, like, I think it was Kali that said this once, that in HoloLive, the reason why they don't collab so much outside of HoloLive is because it's just too difficult to, like, schedule everything, because they're always so busy. And I believe them. Really, I believe them. What Monster Hunter monsters are best counterparts? I don't know, because I actually have a Monster Hunter world, I think, but I haven't played it that much yet. I'm not very familiar with Monster Hunter, so I can't really say. Hello! Are you planning on doing any guides of the HoloLive ID members? I've done one. I've done Ollie. And of course I plan to do more as well. Most likely, I'd say if there's gonna be a next HoloLive ID member that I'll cover, it's probably Muna. Because I want to talk about Muna too. So amongst the ID members, Muna is gonna be next, probably. Though before I cover another ID member, I'd like to cover a Filipino VTuber. I've been having people ask me to cover a Filipino VTuber, and I think it's fair, especially since the Philippines is like one of my top 3 demographics of viewers in my channel. So I feel like I owe them that. Not only that, there is a Filipino VTuber that I like a lot. I mean, it's Millie Parfait from Nijisanji. Yeah, I'll definitely cover her eventually. But yeah, let's see, after the meal video came, I think it was the Finana video. The Finana video, it's my shortest video, but it's one of the videos that I'm the most proud of. But I think it's not really because of my merit, it's because of Finana herself. Like, Finana herself is entertaining, like, funny enough. To the point where I don't have to do anything special, the video is gonna be hilarious because of her yabe moments. It was so funny. I have a friend who considers that my best video so far, actually. When did the Philippines and Indonesia become such a focus for marketing? It blindsided me. I think it's because there's a lot of anime fans in there. In Southeast Asia in general, there's a lot of anime fans. So the VTuber scene had everything it needed to thrive in such places. I think, as far as I'm aware, Japan is like the country that people want to visit the most in Southeast Asia. And a lot of people learn Japanese there as well, if I'm not mistaken. And you know, in the case of Yago saw potential in Indonesia and ended up going there, and it worked out. In the case of Nishi Sanji, they've done the same. But now we have so many VTubers from Southeast Asia, Indonesia, Philippines, Malaysia, and many more. It's awesome. I love it. I think one of the things that I like the most about the VTuber scene is how global it is, how international it's gone. I love it so much. Let's see. Okay, these weapons are not being very nice. But yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time to be a VTuber fan, I'd say. A very, very good time. I've been more and more tempted to visit Japan as of late. Yeah, I want to visit Japan as well. Hell, I'd like to move to Japan eventually. But that's gonna be very difficult to do. Ex-Potato? It's a Corone reference. I think it's it was that one time that she was mispronouncing another word. And she mispronounces ex-potato. I would never move to Japan. The work culture there seems absolutely miserable. It is, definitely. Though I've heard when it comes to foreigners, they are not really expected to follow such culture because they are foreigners. And to be fair, I think that work culture will eventually change as younger people start taking the reins of the country itself. Because I don't think younger people like this work culture at all. And I think a lot of people know that it's a problem. It's there's a word for it, karoshi, where people die from overworking, right? Like, it's such a problem that it even has a word. Oh no. Oh no. Hell, in some ways, Japan sometimes is a little bit out of touch and slow to progress. I mean, more recently, we have the fact that Japan wants to pass a new law or something like that, where it's the identities of like artists, VTubers, singers, and all that are gonna be publicly available in a database. That's gonna be terrible. Japan already has so many issues with like stalkers and things like that. It's gonna be even worse if that goes through, because it's gonna be publicly available. So like, your favorite VTuber, any Gachikoi stalker they may have, they can know who they are. They can find information about them. And that's just scary, man. It's really scary. Really, I hope somehow it ends up changing. Because I feel like that just shows how out of touch the government is. They don't know how the internet works at all. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine if that public database was available during the time where Russia was having that drama with her? Man, it's really scary. Makes me fear for the members themselves, for VTubers themselves. Like, there's a reason why people choose pen names, you know? Some people choose pen names because they want privacy. Like, some people just don't want to be recognized. Because when you become an artist, you know, you may have... Oh no, this is not good. You may have people recognize you, and some people just don't want that, right? And in the case of VTubing, VTubing gives you that... Oh, I'm dead. VTubing gives you that advantage of people don't need to know who you are. I mean, people can find, let's be honest, a lot of times, but in other times they don't know who you are. There are a lot of VTubers who we don't know who they are actually, IRL. Alright, ASCII time! So again, I hope it doesn't come to pass. It's a blatant violation of people's privacy. And it could originate very bad problems. with stalkers and, you know, death threats and things like that. Like, I sure don't wanna wake up one day to hear that a stalker killed someone else. I don't wanna see that happening. Please. Wait, Roboco was almost killed ARL? What? I didn't know about that. Actually, I still think that the idol culture is still rather screwed up. In many ways it is. Though I don't think it's just a Japan problem. Let's see. I'll go for the face mask. Oh, right. Let's, you know, fingers crossed. Let's hope they end up waking up and knowing that the idea is terrible. Let's see. Huh. Damn, it's so scary. Oh, there we go. Fingers crossed. We must protect our idols. We must protect our Oshis, guys. But man, sometimes it feels like the world makes it more difficult. You're just hoping that everything goes alright. Alright. ASCII is so fun to play. It's just so... There's something very relaxing about playing ASCII. I really like her gameplay style. It's nice. Fast music notes, fast haste, and you have that explosion of notes. So good. I have to make an ASCII video eventually, because I've been having a lot of requests for ASCII, but I still don't think I'm qualified enough for it. I think it would be a short one though, because she doesn't stream that often. I mean, she's still a V-singer first and foremost. Though apparently she's been playing Rust. Oh, Suisse is a lot of fun. If you focus on Suisse's normal attacks in the beginning, you can pretty much just one-shot most enemies. It's great. Also, the idol song is good on ASCII. She has a buff to song damage, and that applies to the idol song. You have a favorite VTuber? I try not to pick favorites, but I think as of late, I just can't deny myself. I cannot deny the feelings in my heart. So I have to admit, Pekora is my Oshi. I just can't deny it. I don't want to pick favorites, but I can't deny it. In my heart, I know Pekora is my Oshi, and I'm always gonna be first and foremost an Osagi. You could be a Kachikoi, true. Like, the fact that Pekora did what she did in Rust in Season 2 just made me realize, man, I love Pekora. I just love how enthusiastic she is about streaming, how she's able to generate this conflict to make like streams big, so interesting, right? And as a streamer, if there's someone who inspires me a lot, it would be Pekora. I'd like to be a streamer like Pekora, like someone who is able to play a variety of games and entertain people and do collabs with other people and, you know, cause some chaos and conflict by becoming a villain that everyone can unite against. That's the one thing that I'd like the most. It's how Pekora really inspires me. I really like the idea of being a villain. Back when I used to do theater, I always loved doing the villainous roles. And I used to be pretty good at doing the villains, so... I guess that's why one of the reasons why I like Pekora so much. I just relate with that desire of wanting to be the villain. But really, I hope Koyori joins her in Season 3, though. I want to see it happen. She's a teacher. She has certification to work with kids. But I don't think Pekora used to be a teacher, though. She has a certification, but she wasn't. There is one member who has been a kindergarten teacher. It was Watame. Watame actually was a teacher. Oh, super item. So it's funny to think that it's Watame and Pekora, the two ones that are actually certified in it. Speaking about odd jobs that the members are certified in, Matsuri can be an electrician if she wants to. Matsuri is a certified electrician. In case you didn't know. It's very random, like, you know, it's one of the things that you wouldn't think about Matsuri. Ah yes, a predator, sexual harassment master, an idol that dances amazingly well, also an electrician. One thing is not like the other. Microsoft words. Sometimes it's crazy to think what paths they would take. Gura used to be a VTuber as well before HoloLive. Though, I like to try and avoid talking about it. Because clearly it's not really I don't think it's something that she wants people to know about. I'm pretty sure she knows people knows about it, but I think she prefers if people don't know. Since she's a much better place right now. Which makes me happy for her. At least nobody knows who Mori is, right? It's a secret as well kept as Hime Hajime. Though I'm very happy that Kali still does that job that she has outside, though. It really shows how passionate she is for her craft. Anyways. But yeah, where was I in the whole making videos different? Right, so after Finana came the Toa video. And the Toa video feels a little bit standard like the Subaru video. But it also set some new standards for my videos, like the whole music section. But it was the Botan video where I feel like I've started doing successfully. Each video, each beginner's guide feeling different. With the Botan video I wanted to go for something super serious, like she is this apex predator, right? So I'm gonna try and talk as if we were in a military briefing. It was a lot of fun. And I think it ended up being a good success because it was the Botan video that started kicking off my channel into growing a lot. Which made me happy, because at the time the Botan video was the one that took the longest to come out. So I took my time with it. Have you ever heard of Kiara talk about other odd jobs before that are funny? Oh, I know about Kiara before HoloLive. And I also think that for the most part she doesn't want people to know. Because, man, Kiara is a true veteran. She's been trying this content creation thing for so long. And not just content creation thing, but just overall trying to become an idol. And you know what? It makes me happy that after 10 years, she finally found success, man. She deserves it so much. She's had it so tough, man. It's insane how tough she's had it so far. You know, even discussing things happening to her and all that, you know. It makes me happy that she's in a good place right now. With nice friends, you know, with a nice fan base. Really. Really good for her, man, because she really deserves it. Let's go. But yeah, following the Botan video, I ended up going with the Suisei video. And the Suisei video is, to this day, the longest beginner's guide that I have made. And yes, I will admit, I may be slightly biased there, because I love Suisei a lot. I mean, I love all of them. But Suisei especially inspires me a lot, too. Like, I would say Suisei is close to Pekora when it comes to her being one of my favorites. But yeah, I think I ended up succeeding with the different vibes, because the Suisei one ended up going for a more horror vibe, which was a lot of fun to do. Following that came the Rosemi video, and the Rosemi video was also fun, because I decided to try a different voice. I decided to go for a different voice in that video, and I wanted to go for a very flamboyant and debaucherous aristocrat, and that ended up being cool. Ended up being a voice that I like to do now. It's a lot of fun to do, and people ended up liking it a lot. I think that narrator voice that I did in the Rosemi video single-handedly gives it a different vibe from many of the other videos. Though Rosemi herself being so pure also helps out. And to this day, the Rosemi video is the video with the most viewership, which was completely unexpected. Because at the time, when I made the video, Rosemi was actually the smallest VTuber that I talked about at that time. So it makes me a lot happy to see how much she has grown as of late. And really, it surprised me how much the video grew, because I was not expecting it. Let's see. After the Rosemi video, actually, the Rosemi video is also the video with the most dislikes, and I think it might be because some of the jokes that I did, especially the joke of Rosemi being deflowered, because she's in Nishisanji, and Nishisanji will corrupt you because, well, it's Nishisanji. Hey, I'm still proud of that joke. I know it might be a little bit yikes, but it's funny though. Everybody knows Nishisanji is a Yabe place. Have you seen their members? You have Anje Katrina, you have Tsukino Mito, you know. Oh, wait. Oh. Wait. Why is my keyboard not working? Just a moment, guys. My keyboard is not working. Just a moment. Let me unplug and plug the keyboard again. For some reason, it's not working. The arrow. Oh! Wait. No, wait. It's working. It's not working? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let me see. Alright, what we have here. Could it be malfunctioning? This is a very old keyboard, to be fair. Okay. It still does not work. The keyboard might be malfunctioning. This is super old. Damn, that means I'm gonna have to buy a new keyboard eventually. Let me use my... Some keyboards have feature when you press Alt Fn W, it will switch W with the up button. No, it's not working here either. I'm gonna use my controller then, since now we have controller. But damn, hopefully the keyboard isn't broken, because I don't have another one. I'm gonna have to get another keyboard if that's the case. Let's see, how do I play? Like this, right. Now I'm not used to playing on controllers, so let's hope this doesn't go wrong. But yeah. Let's see. After the Rosemi video, I took a giant break because I had to remove my wisdom teeth. Which was a very painful process, but oh well, it's a passing thing. Should I go for speed? I'll go for speed. And then after that, I ended up coming with the Marin video. And the Marin video was fun. I think it's also very standard, like the Subaru one. It's one of my standard videos. It was actually super difficult to make the Marin video. I think the Marin video was the hardest one to that time. And the reason being, Marin, there's so much going on for Marin, so much to talk about, that I just was struggling. I mean, with Suisei too, there was a lot of things that I wanted to include in the Suisei guide that I had to not include, because the video was already too big. And the Marin video was the same way. There was too many things I wanted to talk about, and I had to make a choice in what to include. Otherwise it would be too big. But it was cool, and it ended up giving me an excuse to use Toho music, because she likes Toho. Let's see, Tio Tears. So these microphones are ASCII's fans. Oh no. But yeah. And are the white things like the Soratomos? I'm not sure if they are Soratomos or not. Oh, I should get this actually. Oh no. These guys actually kill me sometimes. Yeah, the small white ones I'm not sure what they are, but I think they are Soratomos. I think. If I'm not mistaken. Have you ever had Ami skin cover? Actually, what's the words? I have a tab open with a song. I wanna listen to it. I haven't listened to it yet. I was gonna listen to it. But it's true. She is indeed improving. I've seen other songs that she sang in the latest months, and she has indeed improving a lot. That's another thing another reason why I want to remake my beginner's guide to Amelia Watson, because in the Amelia Watson video I say that she isn't that stellar of a singer yet, right? And at this point I feel like in a beginner's guide I should just tell you in the guide that look, she's getting much better at singing. Look at that. And she's not the only one. I'd say Choco Sensei is also getting better at singing. Because Choco Sensei is another one of the members who is not really a stellar singer. It's also cool to see Botan improving as well. Let's see. And I think Noelle is trying to as well, to get better at her singing. I know Ollie is for sure. Though Ollie, I think Ollie sings pretty well. Anyways, let's see. After the Marin video came the Selene video. In the Selene video I tried to go for something more chill, because I feel like Selene gives me chill vibes. The Selene video ended up being quite fun to edit. The Apex section was huge. But I think it was the horror section that was the most fun to edit, though. Any Hololive members that destroy things for fun? Pekura probably, but only in games. Let's see. Yeah, let's go for the energy drink. Let's see, after the Selene video, what came afterwards? Oh! Let's go! Woo! What do I get? And Super Chatto Taimo. Not really what I like to get, though. But fine, I guess I'll get it. I'm not farming for money, though. But oh well. But yeah, what came after the Selene video? After the Selene video was the Olive video. And the Olive video, I once again was inspired by my Russia video. My Olive video, I decided to pull up the same thing that I did with the Russia video, where I would start guns blazing, screaming. Because it just fits, you know, it fits a lot. It's Ollie after all. She is the energetic, zombie. And I feel like to this day, the beginning of the Ollie video is some of the best beginning that I've made for a video. Okay, I need to be careful. These Robosa, they are quite ruthless. They are ruthless. Why are they so tanky? There we go. I'm safe. Ironically, she's the life of the party. Yep. But yeah, I also went a little bit emotional at the end because I just couldn't lie to myself. I just had to say everything that I was thinking in the moment. Cause I think I've said this in the previous stream, but Ollie devalues herself too much. But I don't think she realizes how incredible she is. So I just had to say something at the end, and so it makes me happy that she actually watched the video. And yeah, following on the emotional train, I did the same thing for Iron Mouse, because I feel like Iron Mouse and Ollie are very similar in that aspect. How do I know? Ollie commented on the video. She left a comment. I pinned it, obviously. Because how could I not pin it? The zombie approved it! I've been approved by the zombie! Uh-oh. Let's see. There we go. But yeah. With Iron Mouse 1, I went even more emotional, I think. Because again, how could I not? It's Iron Mouse. She's incredible as well. I'm YouTube famous now. And yeah. And then comes the Choco one, and I think the Choco one has its own vibe too, mostly because of how yabe it is. I'm honestly impressed how the Choco guide hasn't been age restricted yet. Somehow. Nor demonetized. It's gonna happen. Like, I can guarantee it's gonna happen eventually. Like, it will, for sure. But I'm impressed it hasn't been yet. Because that video is yabe. Oh no, this is not good. Oh wow, this is tense. This is tense. Ugh. Surprised that Mouse doesn't talk about your video? I'm pretty sure she hasn't watched it yet. I mean, honestly, I think when it comes to the Ollie video, and by extension the Finana video, because Finana also watched my guide on her, I got lucky. I just got lucky. Like, my channel is still too small to gather too much attention yet. So I'm not expecting any members to actually watch my stuff. I mean, the EN members have more of a chance to watch it, but I'm not really expecting it to happen, really. There we go. Choco herself should be age restricted. She's gotten demonetized in the past. Oh, the Finana one was long ago. She retweeted my video. She left a message and retweeted it. Yeah, she didn't comment on it. It was just a Twitter thing. But it helped me a lot because she was the first Nijisanji member that I covered on my channel, and back then Nijisanji wasn't as big as it is today, at least the EN side. So most of my audience, they watch mostly HoloLive, not Nijisanji. So I didn't get that much viewership. But because of Finana retweeting my video on Twitter, it ended up giving me a nice boost that I was really needing. And I think that ended up allowing a lot of Nijisanji fans find out about my channel. Which is nice. Oh boy. The Staff Sun are so tanky. Oh no, this is bad. Run! Run, ASCII! Run! Nice. No, there's a table here, no. But yeah. If I want to be noticed by the senpais, I need to grow more. Oh no. This is bad. Now, as for the next video, which is gonna be the Okayu guide, I'd say it's gonna be standard as well. Though, well, I haven't finished it, so I can't really say for sure. Oh, I'm dead. They're too tanky. Though I will say that it's similar to Choco in the sense that I talk about their voices a lot and how seductive they are, but in different ways, because the Okayu one... Well, Okayu is different from Choco. It's just seductive in a different way. Oh wow, I have so much money. Wow. Didn't even notice. Anyway, let's go for Roboko. It's Roboko time. And you know what? Since it's Roboko, I may as well do hard modes. She's strong enough to do it. I want this. Go, Roboko-san! Roboko is so strong. So yeah. But I have plans for Halloween. And I want to make that the most different thing I've done so far. Though in general, I have a bunch of plans for Halloween. Again, I want to play Hololive Error on stream for Halloween. Again, I don't usually play horror games, because I don't think I get scared. But I'll give it a try. It's a Hololive game, so I may as well. And other than that, I want to make that video, that special video for Halloween. It might be more than one video, though. I might split it in parts, so it doesn't get too big. And I've been thinking of during the Halloween day, I will actually read some scary short stories, or some just short stories that I've written that fits the Halloween vibe. Because for a while now, I've been wanting to share some of my writing with y'all. Because I like to write short stories. And I think some of them would fit the Halloween vibe. Now, it's not that they're scary. Many of them are actually quite laid back and chill. But I do like my horror every once in a while. Especially my cosmic horror. Alright, Left 4 Dead. I've been recommended to play that video. Apparently it gets super cheap during sales. I actually want to buy it when it gets on sale. So I could play it, because it sounds like a fun game to play. And invite you guys to join. Cosmic horror indeed. Because... now, some of you might imagine, where did I get the channel name Dream World Witch? Well, actually, that is based on two things. The first thing is Umineko, obviously, because I'm a huge Umineko fan, and the witches are a big thing in Umineko. The second thing is actually my short stories, but my short stories are inspired by Umineko, so, you know, it all comes down to Umineko again. So... basically, the Dream World Witches are what the short stories that I write about are all about. They are, basically, long story short, they are these beings that exist in the dream worlds, and basically the dream world is this higher dimension where you can access other worlds and universes and all that. As such, the witches are super overpowered, as you can imagine. Also, I use in my short stories I use witch as a gender-neutral word, because in some fantasy it is used neutrally. I personally don't like the wizards, so I just go for witch for both, for everyone, because I think it can fit everyone. Hey, if Tolkien can use the Witch King of Angmar, then so can I. Speaking about Tolkien, I have been playing Lord of the Rings Online a lot recently. I used to play it back in 2012, but I decided to come back to it because, well, I think it's a much better game now, with a much better free-to-play model. So it's been fun to just, you know, explore Middle-earth and quest through the world. It's awesome. Can I be a villain in one of your stories? My short stories are not really based around specifically having villains or not. They might have some. Well, a lot of the times the witches themselves tend to be the villains, to be fair. But basically, the short stories are basically this little project that I was going for on my own. For the most part, I was planning on keeping it separate from the channel, but I've been feeling the urge of sharing my writing with people as of late. Because, think about it, what is art if not to be shared, right? So I think it would be a good thing to do. Also, notice the difference between me playing Fubuki and me playing Roboko. Roboko just destroys everything. So, for the most part, I think I'm gonna continue keeping my writing separate from the channel, but I will probably, like, every once in a while, maybe showcase what I write. I mean, I have been asked in the past, what do I plan to do if I become a VTuber? And I think if I become a VTuber, I'd like to go into that lore that I've written for my short stories, for sure. I think it would be a lot of fun to explore that. And the thing about the dream worlds in my short stories, it's compatible with any lore. Because through the dream world you have access to any world, any universe, any reality. Which basically it's an excuse to allow me to explore any thematic that I want to, any setting. And be able to connect it into one universal lore. So yeah, I think I'll do that during Halloween. For now though, I'll just stick to games. Is this lore? Maybe. May as well be, actually. It may as well be, actually. Because, you know, one of the things that I'd like to do as a VTuber would be to explore lore. Just in general. Because I think there's a lot of potential to just go full in on lore and do something dramatic. Like, something super dramatic. Like, whenever I look at Hachama's horror streams that she did with her lore, like, I think that's awesome. I think there's so much potential in that. I'd like to do something like that. But going even forward, even harder. With, like, more voice acting, more scripted stuff, and all that. Like, you create an actual story on that. That's one of the things that I'd like to do if I become a VTuber. For sure. It's one of the ideas that I have, at least. I just love storytelling a lot. I'm passionate about it. Ever since I was a kid, I'd like to write stories. Actually, yeah, I need to go for the study glasses. This is Roboko. Oh my god, look at this! This is so good! I love Roboko! But basically, there are multiple witches and in the short stories. And each witch has a title, because of course they do. And that title basically ends up being a very conceptual thing that dictates, like, their powers and things like that. For example, you have a witch who is the Witch of the Void, who, as you can imagine, represents the primordial darkness of the universe, the void itself, you know, the nothingness. So that's the character that I used to explore cosmic horror. Oh? Let me see. This may be a bit off topic, but have you seen the teaser for new Among Us outfits for all live members? Yep, I've seen it. Dude, I'm so hyped. You know, I've actually been wanting to play Among Us. I don't usually play Among Us, mostly because I don't have that many friends to play with. So there's usually not enough numbers, but I'd like to play Among Us. That would be cool. Part of the reason why I've been also wanting to get to know other content creators, because I'd like to do collabs, because I think that's fun, you know? And I think an Among Us collab would be a lot of fun for that. Maybe... Maybe I'll try and invite some people and see what they say. Because I think multiple content creators in the same collab is just awesome, man. Every time Nijisanji or Hololive does an Among Us collab, I always love it. Love to watch it. Like, because Among Us is just the perfect collab game. And I may come in too late, because I didn't start streaming during the boom of Among Us. But I feel like Among Us is a timeless game that can last forever, so long as it remains fun. And I feel like there's endless fun to be gotten through it, you know? So I'll have to invite some people and see what they say. I'd like to do that. But for that, I gotta start making some more friends. 'Cause I don't have that many. Well, I could invite some of my own IRL friends, but I think it would be fun if it were other content creators too. Whether they're small or not, it doesn't matter. I think it would be cool if everyone could stream their POV. Oh, well, I'm dead. What a shame. Okay. Let me do the first stage with Roboco. Yeah. I want to play Roboco a little bit more, though. Let's try a name for Iago, because I can do it. But yeah. As for the short stories, though, I still need to polish some of them, though. Because what I tend to do in my short stories, I write short stories, and then I come back a few years later to give it polish. Because sometimes I'm too hyped in the moment to realize when something might be good or not. So that's why I need to give them polish. Ratata. What kind of robot is Roboco? She's just a robot. I don't know. She's a high-spec robot. In her own words. Uh-oh. There we go. Anyways, the goal here is to get to Iago. I've seen another YouTuber who streams like Vampire Survivors who managed to last very long and kill a bunch of Iagos with Roboco. His name is Dex. He's been playing HoloCure as well. It's been pretty nice to watch him because he didn't know anything about HoloLive, so it's very cool to see like the perspective of someone who's not in the rabbit hole and see what they find of this. And also, let's be honest, he's slowly falling into the rabbit hole as well. Like, he's even been referencing clips here and there. So like, he's doing it, he's becoming one of us, guys. He's becoming one of us. He's falling into the rabbit hole because this is exactly how the rabbit hole gets you. Like, he once said that, you know, I'm not really getting too into it, I'm just watching a clip or two here and there. It's like, yeah, that's exactly how the rabbit hole gets you. That's how the rabbit hole got me. I was just watching a clip or two, I was like, yeah, but I don't want to get too into it. Look at me now. Look at me now, where I'm at now. Slowly and slowly, the rabbit hole will pull you deeper and deeper. And when you realize it, it's too late. You're in too deep. Far too deep. But it's fine, because you no longer want to escape. Why would you, after all? The rabbit hole is amazing. I wouldn't want any other place. I hope anyone who has desires to become a VTuber manages to do it. Because, I don't know, I like this community a lot. I think there's a lot of fun to be gotten here. And it's also another way for you to be able to put your destiny in your own hands, though you could say content creation is in general. I like it. I just like it. It's wholesome. It's probably the community that I feel like I belong to the most. Because I've always seen myself as an outsider for a lot of the communities that I was part of. But with the VTuber community, I really feel like a sense of belonging. I feel like this is the place that I like to be. Not only because it's been able to, you know, give me a following, but, well, I only started going hard on content creation because I was being so inspired by VTubers. Because VTubers was, like I've said many times in other streams, VTubing is the evolution of PNG tubers, right? And when I was a kid, I used to watch Shurelia and Lily Pichu together, and they used PNGs to represent themselves. And I wanted to do the same thing as them. So VTubers again are the evolution of that. But the fact that the community is so wholesome, and there's so many talented people, I love it so much. That's why I feel at home here. I really do feel at home. Like, obviously, like every fandom, there are toxic fans as well, but I feel like in this community, toxic fans are really marginalized, right? Because people know, for the most part, yeah, we don't want those people here. So even though they exist, for the most part, you can enjoy the community without having to bump into them. At least in my eyes, in my experience. This is... I can only speak for myself. That's why I've been feeling good here. And that's why I'd like to give back to the rabbit hole everything it gave me. What is the evolution of VTubing? I don't think there is. I'd say that the furthest obviously, VTubing will continue to evolve. Obviously. And I think the natural course will be VR. I think VR is the next step. But obviously, VTubing will always exist the way it does right now, though. But there will be some VTubers that will try to go into VR and maybe do like... Imagine doing a stream where you are actually there with the VTuber themselves, but in VR, and the VTuber is there with you or something like that. I don't know, I feel like VR is gonna be the next step. VR tubers, pretty much, yeah. But I think VTubing will continue to exist the way it is, because think about it. VTubing is by itself an evolution of a lot of things. A good example would be Vocaloids, PNG tubers, Utaites, or Nico Nico. VTubing evolved from all those things, right? But all those things still exist. You still have PNG tubers, you still have Utaites, you still have Vocaloids. Though, to be fair, a lot of Utaites become VTubers themselves. Look at Nanahira. Nanahira is a good example of an Utaite from Nico Nico, who became a VTuber herself. And it wouldn't surprise me if Ado herself became a VTuber eventually. I mean, she already uses a fictional character to represent herself, so she's not too far off. She may as well be a PNG tuber by now. It will depend. Let's see. Okay. Whammy. Holobomb is good too. I'll go for the Holobomb so I can use the cutting board with it. Hey, triple box, that's nice. Anyways, it's something I've realized, but these HoloCure streams end up becoming more Zatsudan than HoloCure. I mean, it's basically a Zatsudan stream, but with me talking. And yeah, it's a Zatsudan stream, but with HoloCure playing in the background. It just always goes that direction. I don't know, it's because HoloCure is a very relaxing game in my opinion. So you can just sit back and just talk. It's very nice. And I still don't think I'm that capable of doing a Zatsudan stream. I mean, at least I don't think I'm interesting enough for a Zatsudan stream. So having something to sit your eyes on seems nice. I don't know. That kind of depends on you guys. You guys like when I talk a lot? Because that's actually something I've been wondering. Because in some ways I feel like I'm too quiet. Or maybe it's me that I'm comparing myself to veterans that have been here for way too long. Okay. Okay. I'm still very new to the whole VTubing, streaming thing. So it's nice to have some feedback. When it comes to videos though, I feel more confident, because I've been doing it for a while now, and I think what I've been doing has been working out pretty well. Though I must say that I want to try and find something else that I can make for videos. Because I do beginner's guides, but I also want to do non-beginner's guides. I want to do other types of videos, so I can, you know, keep things fresh for some variety. And that's why this November I'm going to make a video that's not a beginner's guide. That, and also the Pokemon video that I've been wanting to do with VTubers, where I think of what typing VTubers would have, but that's a different one. That's a different one. The one I have planned on November is going to be like edited in the same style as the beginner's guide, in the sense that it's super edited a lot, because I feel like it's the best way to do it. For more casual videos, like the one I want to do with Pokemon, too much editing isn't really needed, because it's not supposed to be too much edited. It's a more casual video. And I want to make more of these casual videos, because, I don't know, I feel like sometimes I have a lot of ideas, and I feel like I stop myself from actually going through with it. Because I tend to be a bit of a perfectionist sometimes, where if I cannot execute something perfect, I stop myself from doing it. And I have a lot of ideas, but I feel like, maybe that idea won't work, so I stop myself from doing it. But sometimes I feel like I should just try and take a gamble and take a risk, right? I mean, with videos it's harder than streams, because videos take a lot of time to do. Because, again, I like to work hard for the videos. I don't want to put something half-assed. Even if it's a video I don't put too much editing, I still want to make sure it's a good video. But I think I limit myself too much. That's why I want to make a stream when I make a tier list. I want to try a tier list stream. A lot of people do those, and I want to try it because it sounds fun. And I've been thinking of doing a VTuber, a whole life say-so tier list, where we rank members on how say-so they are. You know, starting small, starting with a simple idea. A lot of people have done it in Reddit, but I want to do it myself as well, because I think they're pretty fun. Streaming is all about sharing real time, so you can share anything you want, and most of that includes talking. Just don't step on mines and receive hate and cancellation. Yep, true. Gostei da ideia. Great. I'll go for that idea. I want to do that, because I want to try a tier list. It's also an attempt to try and do more than just gaming streams. Because for now I do mostly gaming streams, but I want to do other things as well. Because what I might be too scared to do on video, I might do on stream. Since it's safer. Because a stream I can just start streaming, right? With a video, well, it's hours and hours of editing. So whenever I take a risk, it's not just people being alienated that I'm risking, it's also my time that I'm using. Time that I could be working on a video like a beginner's guide, for example. But on a stream, I can just do it. And I feel like streams have been a very good thing on my channel now, because it allows me to just try out things that might not work. For example, I've been wanting to make gaming videos, but again, I like playing games more than I like editing, so I don't do gaming videos. I've tried with my HoloCure one. Hell, I've tried last year when I tried to do my Nuzlocke. but I just don't like doing gaming videos. I might do a gaming video, but only if the playthrough is already over, right? Imagine I do a Pokemon Nuzlocke. And I decide, okay, now that I finished the Nuzlocke, I'm gonna make a video on the entire Nuzlocke. I think that's much more fun than making an actual Let's Play. A video Let's Play, that is, not a streaming Let's Play. Streaming Let's Play is what I've been doing with most of the games that I've been playing. Who's the very first VTuber? Kizna Ai. The reason being, because she's the one that invented the word VTuber. Obviously, you could argue that there were VTubers before Kizna Ai, like Aileen. Aileen is a good example. Hell, Aileen became a VTuber afterwards. But Aileen did many of the same things that Kizna Ai does, but Kizna Ai is the official first VTuber because she's the one that came with the name. She invented the name, she was the one who called herself the VTuber, and everyone else that came afterwards started using the name inspired by her. So that is why I consider Kizna Ai the first VTuber. She is the first modern VTuber, you could say. The Press Nosagi have made a very good video on it, discussing it. I watched it. It was very, very good. And it was actually thanks to that video that I came to the conclusion that, yeah, Kizna Ai is the first VTuber, because, you know, when we think of the modern VTuber, we think of Kizna Ai. I mean, maybe not really, because she's not really a streamer, right? The modern VTuber is more of a streamer, but still, it's all inspired on Kizna Ai. It's all taking upon the name of virtual YouTuber that Kizna Ai used. Who's the youngest VTuber ever? I don't know. A lot of VTubers don't show their age. Yeah, Kizna Ai set the industry, exactly. She is a VTuber legend. VTuber legend, just like Kiryu Koko, just like Tsukinomito, just like Gura, just like Iron Mouse, all those legends. And there's also others. Youngest in the VTuber business? I mean, that's quite easy to see. You just go on Twitter and see anyone that's about to debut, and good, there you go. That's the youngest in the business. There's like VTuber debuts happening daily. That's how much the industry has grown. There's so many VTubers. It's a super competitive environment. Super, super competitive. That's why I like Cali's song, because Cali's Off With Your Heads song, Off With Their Heads, it's very good, because it talks about that sea of competition, where you gotta do your best to try and rise up to the top. It's difficult, but at the same time I feel like the world is so big and there's so many people in it, that I think anyone can carve out their own niche, their own community in it. Like, just because you're a content creator, you don't have to be the biggest one. I certainly am not aiming to be the biggest one. I have no intentions. Like, I feel like that's a very arbitrary and artificial goal. I don't need to be the biggest. I just need, you know, to build a community that I feel like, okay, I can live off this. That's all I want. If I can live off something, I'd say it's successful enough. Because the moment I can live off this, it gives me a lot of freedom to be able to, well, not just focus 100% on it, but it also means that, I don't know, it just feels nice when you can live off something that you like to do, you know? I think any artist can relate to that. Any artist would like to live off of their art. Let's see, there we go. That's what I want. Lore-wise. Yeah, lore-wise it's probably Luna. She's a 0-year-old baby. Or is she 2 years old now? Oh, golden anvil is there. Nice, nice, nice. So yeah. Oh wow, I have so many collab items. Okay, let's go with the BL book and the Whammy water first. But yeah. And besides, once I can live off of this, I'll be able to invest into a proper VTuber model. Though, you know, it could also happen faster than that. Just gotta keep working. Keep working hard. My videos are the way to go. Actually, as of late, I'm probably gonna do like lesser streams. I'm still gonna continue streaming, but I'm gonna do lesser streams so I can focus more on my videos. Cause I feel like I need to do more videos. So I wanna focus more on them. But I'll try and do like one stream minimum a week, if I can. If I can't, obviously I'll tell you guys about it. But a minimum one stream a week. Speaking of VTubers, did you know there are a new VTuber group coming out? But there's something very interesting about them. There's usually a lot of VTuber groups coming out. You have a design idea, like color any character you want to look like? I have some ideas, yes. More so on the clothing than anything else. And so I am a big Umineko fan, and I like those fancy outfits, you know? I'd like a Napoleonic military uniform. Actually, it doesn't need to be a military uniform, but like a very like aristocratic vibe, like an aristocratic uniform. Like, for example, you see, look at Inuyama Tamaki's new outfit, the outfit that he has. I like that a lot. Like, I think there's even like Lolita styles that are based around that. Is it the aristocrat Lolita, and there's like male versions of it? I love that so much. I love that aesthetic so much. So I want those aristocratic outfits. That's what I want to go for my character. Coupled with a saber on my hilt as well. Maybe a cape. I just think it's so majestic and elegant, and besides, I am a Chunibyo, it just fits. It just fits. Of course I would go for something like that. There's a VTuber group based off body horror. Damn. Well, let's hope YouTube isn't against that. Alright. Ikimashou! So yeah, that's the idea that I have for my character, at least in terms of aesthetic and idea. Because I've always loved that aesthetic so much. Hell, if I could, I'd dress myself on the daily like that. You know, maybe, who knows? Can't wait to see the model. It's not gonna happen anytime soon, though. I'm still broke. Still can't pay for it. But you know, maybe as the channel grows and that ad money comes through, maybe. Actually, every single paycheck YouTube has been giving me so far, I've been keeping it for that. I've been saving it. I've been saving it for the potential model. Pretty much, I've decided that the money that I get from YouTube, I'm gonna invest back on my YouTube. Whether it's being a model or maybe buying a game that people want me to play, like Left 4 Dead, for example. Things like that. But yeah, everything with time. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with my performance this year, the latest year. I've started the beginner's guide last November. And before the beginner's guide, well, let's just say that my channel wasn't really growing that much. I got 26 subscribers in an entire year. It's not that much, as you can see. But thanks to the beginner's guide, I finally managed to break through the prison of stagnation that I was in. Because I was really super stagnated back then. Uh-oh, this is bad. So it's really nice that in this year I managed to at least like grow a lot more. That makes me feel good about what I'm doing, because it's like it feels like my skills are being recognized, you know? Your voice is so nice. Thank you. I appreciate that, really. I'd like to become a voice actor as well, so I really appreciate that. Wise investment. A lot of content creators tend to blow their funds and the content suffers as a result. I really hope your channel grows and gets a lot more recognition. I'll do my best. I'll do my very, very best. Any less would be disgraceful. I mean, it kind of also depends on what is the goal of each content creation, right? I guess some content creators might feel happy about just blowing all their money out there because, well, I can't really say because I'm not in their head, but personally creating things gives me joy. Creating art, whatever it may be, whether it's writing or me doing content creation things or voice acting, creating things gives me joy. And I like it when people get to enjoy what I create. So I want that. Obviously, for that to be sustainable, I need to live off of it, and that's my goal. And for me to live off of it, well, actually, for both people to enjoy what I create and me to live off of it, I need to grow more. And that's why as of late, I want to focus more on videos, because it's the videos that grow my channel. The streams are more of a way for me, and oh, I was playing stage mode. I thought I was playing handless mode, but I guess I'm not. Oh, alright, thank you for coming, Salmur. See you next time. Anyways, I'm gonna play Sweet-chan now. Sweet-chan time! But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. I forgot about it. So yeah, I want to make more videos now, because it's the videos that grow my channel. The streams are more of a way for me to not only just have some fun doing something different and gaining more experience in other skills that I may have, it's also a nice way for me to bond with you guys. Because I think streaming is the best way to bond. Also because, again, like I said, I'd like to one day share my short stories with you guys, and I think that's more able to happen if we bond a little bit. And then we can discuss about it. Maybe one day I'll like make a website where I can keep all my short stories like publicly available for everyone to read for free. Because I'd like for like the world that I'm creating my short stories be something akin to Toho, in the sense that there isn't necessarily a timeline, but you could make one, I guess. But events just kind of happen and people have fun with them. I like that about the Toho thing community. Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's go for this. But yeah, I want to focus on my videos. That's why I'm gonna start decreasing the amount of streams that I make, so that I can make more beginner's guides and maybe other videos that I might be planning to do, like the one I'm gonna do in November. November specifically because it's the 1-year anniversary for the beginner's guide. But it's not a beginner's guide though. Fanfic horror story videos. I do love me some horror. I really do like horror. Which is funny, because I don't really play horror games. I just like reading about horror. And the occult and things like that. It's a lot of fun. Again, cosmic horror is some of my favorites. Ooh, if I could get myself a face mask, I could one-shot the Miofa. Horror Live. Maybe I could write a fanfic. I'm not really a fanfic writer. I like to write my own original stories. But I could try a fanfiction. There was a time where I considered doing it. I think I'd like to do something horror-like, indeed. Indeed I would. I'll consider that. I'll keep that in mind. Who knows, maybe I'll do that. Seems like a nice challenge. Actually, every single Halloween, I give myself a specific challenge where I write a new Halloween-based short story. I do it. It's like my own tradition. I don't think I'm gonna do it this Halloween because I'm already gonna be busy with my stream that I have planned for it. But I will still make a Halloween short story, whether before or after Halloween. Because, let's be honest, Halloween can be any day. You know, any day can be Halloween if you really think about it. I'm still in the Halloween spirit, even 1 month after it. Anyways, damn, I really want a face mask. Because I would be one-shotting enemies, everyone right now. Actually, no, what I need is the Awakening. I need the Awakening so I can get crits, but I'm not getting it. Come on. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we one-shot every enemy. Look at this. It's beautiful. Like harvesting wheat fields. I love Sweet-chan. It's just amazing. There's a lot of people read fanfic, mostly eroge, but genuine stories too, so it could be cool. Yeah, I think it's awesome. I think fanfiction should not be only eroge. I mean, we know it's the meme. Whenever we think of fanfiction, we think of the eroge. But like, really, fanfiction can be anything. The only requirement is that you're a fan writing fiction. That's it. Critical hits. If you have PTSD every day of the year, it's Halloween. Actually, I don't see Halloween more of as a scary time. I don't know, I have a weird relationship with horror, where I don't really feel scared about it. Oh, I have a cutting board with Sweet-chan, nice! Nice. Of course I have a cutting board with Sweet-chan. Look how big that board that is, that how wide. But yeah. I have a very weird relationship with horror. I don't usually feel scared on horror, but I love horror. But more in the vibe that I like to scare people more than I like to get scared myself. Maybe it's me unleashing my sadistic side on people. But I really, really like scaring people. But my favorite type of horror is more psychological horror as well. I'm not really a fan of jump scares. I like the uncanny. I like the type of horror that people go to sleep and they're still thinking about it. Right? Isn't that glorious? When you like read about this story and then you go to sleep, but you're still thinking about it, and maybe what if it's real? What if it's real? I love that so much. That's what I like about Higurashi actually. With the Hinamizawa syndrome. Sometimes it feels so real. Speaking about horror, there is one stream that Hachama did way back then. Back when she was doing her horror streams, she was playing actually as Akai Hato, but she was playing this fan game that was made of her. This very scary fan game. And she was screaming through that stream. I don't think it's available anymore because, well, it was problematic. It was way too real. Like, her screaming in anguish was way too real, so she actually had to take down private the stream. Axaiko? Axaiko. Oh, at night is the best feeling. That's why I want to make that stream in Halloween at night, but then I remembered, wait, time zones are a thing, not everyone is in the same time zone as me. You know, I was planning on making it on Halloween night, but for anyone in Southeast Asia, it's gonna be the next day. And for anyone in America, it's still daytime. So, is an issue. Is a big issue that I'm struggling with. What do I do? What time do I do that stream? Actually, since my reading streams tend to be more in the chill vibe, I'll do it at night and I'll do the Hololive Arrow during the day. I think that could be it. That's the plan for Halloween. Actually, if everything goes alright, I should be able to upload the video that I'm gonna do that day, that morning as well. But hey, I guess the time zone doesn't matter. Any day can be Halloween. Anyways, this is so smooth with Suichan. Yes, limiter. Look at all those numbers. Oh, it feels so good. I'm getting hungry. I didn't eat that much today. I wasn't hungry. Well, though I guess this is like a normal theme. I'm always never hungry whenever I wake up. Hololive Horror is more funny than scary. You watch Botan stream on it? No, I haven't. I don't want to watch anything on it because I want to experience it for myself. So I've been actually avoiding it on purpose. Again, I don't think I'm gonna get scared because I don't usually get scared with horror. At best, I might be startled by a jump scare that surprised me, but it's never genuine fear, like I sometimes feel with psychological horror. The ones that give you dread and your heartbeat is increasing. Sorry? Don't worry. Everything's okay. No need to apologize. Everything's chill. Axe Psycho! I mean, I don't mind when people talk about it, honestly. But I will be playing it next month. More Axe Psycho! Suichan has extra Axe damage. So the Psycho Axe really works with her. And the BL Fujoshi does too. I really like this. How the new characters really play into their thematics. And certain weapons might be better on them than others. Like the elite items being good on Nico. Or Axe items being good on Suichan. Man, just imagine like what other members are gonna be like. I'm making a prediction. I feel like the next characters to be added are gonna be from Hololive Indonesia. I think. Either they will add like the entirety of Hololive Indonesia in one update, or what's gonna happen is that they're gonna add the first generation of Hololive Indonesia together with the first generation of Hololive JP. I think that's what they're gonna do. Maybe. Which is nice. We're still far away from Peko-chan, but I shall wait patiently for my rabbits. For my war criminal, crazy rabbits. The war gods, the sword of Mars, Pekora the Bloody, Pekora the Reds, the Bloody Pekora, Bloody Usada, the demon lord of the Holo server. She deserves all the war, all the titles after that season 2 ending. The war criminal. For my dear Imperatriza. I hope she has like an assault rifle. I really do. Either that or a bazooka. Oh no. Though, and I think an AK-47 would be way too fitting, you know? She's gotta go with the AK-47. Oh no. I hate these buckets that Miko Daniel throws. They're a big pain. Hurrah! Come on, you can do it, Suichan, you have crits. Uh-oh, okay, let's see, what should I go for? Reroll. Reroll. There we go. Maxed out Psycho Axe. I also would like to make another Apex stream eventually. Because I've been getting better at the game now. I've been playing low as of late. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Come on. Yeah, an AK would definitely be the most fitting. Run! Run! Yeah! Nice! No more rerolls, but I don't want anything here. I really don't like the injection type Asakoko. It's so risky. Should I go for the Halu? I'll go for pickup range. I just want to finish this one on stream, this stage on stream, because I haven't done so yet. Let's see. Yeah, BL book. I don't have a single collab yet. Oh, but this is so good. Look at that. Swipe. Swipe. Oh. Swipe. Swipe. Amazing. That feels so good. Okie. Anyway, any other VTuber news out there? She don't know anymore. Ooh, should I go for this? Glow sticks. Let's see. Sure, I'll go for the glow sticks. Why not? I'd like to play some Apex as well, but for some reason when I tried to play it, ended up in a queue for over 2... Wait, really? Damn, I've never seen that happen in Apex. As far as I'm aware, World of Warcraft is the only game that's going through that. While players are not happy. Well, at least with Lord of the Rings Online, you don't see that struggle. You know, I was actually thinking one day, maybe I could invite people and play on stream Lord of the Rings Online. Because it's an MMO, and MMO is fun to play with people, right? And I tend to do raids by myself, and it's not, well, doable by myself. At the same time, I feel like Lord of the Rings Online is that one game that I play to relax myself. So, I don't know if it's a good idea to truly bring it on stream or not. I don't know. I'm not an... I don't have experience with it. I don't know how MMO streamers do it. But I'd like to try. At least. Seems fun. Like we could create a guild together. Oh fuck, I'm dead. Damn, it's not going well. I guess I'm getting too distracted by talking. In terms of latest news, I think the latest would be Gura's concert tomorrow. Ho ho. Oh, it's gonna be great. Gura sings so well. Well, I said I would play Kiara, but I think I'm starting to feel a little bit tired, so I'm gonna play Miko and end it there. Yeah, I'll play Miko and end it here. I think I've been speaking a bit too much. On the Yakuza streams it's easier, since the cutscenes end up being a good break for me. But this is basically me non-stop talking. Let's see. Yeah, let's go for the Sakura Gohei. Though, I do like the fact that I have a lot to say whenever I have these streams where I talk a lot. It truly is nice. But yeah, I have to schedule another Apex stream soon, because I wanna showcase how much better I've become. And I've been playing WoBA as of late. Ironically, playing a support has been allowing me to play more aggressively. I don't know why. Yeah. 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 Let's go. Give them all the yes. Miko. Yeah, let's go. This upgrade is awesome. 2 strikes is so good. But yeah, apparently we're gonna have a new Nijisanji generation very very soon. And the crazier part about that new generation, it's not the gamer generation that they've announced auditions recently. It's gonna be part of the same auditions that were done last February. So they're basically choosing 2 generations every time they do an audition. It's kind of crazy. Quite intrigued to see who gets into the gamers and see how different are the gamers from everyone else. You have been very cryptic, yep. There we go. We're gonna get some nice new dynamics, nice collabs. I think that's the best part of Nishisanji, is the fact that they have really good dynamics, because they can just collab freely just like that. I mean, they can too in Whole Life, but I feel like in Whole Life they're usually too busy to do it. I mean, according to what Kali said, they're just too busy. I mean, obviously Nishisanji members are busy too, but it's a different environment, I think. They do things differently, basically. Different culture. They're both great, though. Okay, nightly milk. Ooh, that would be pretty nice. Ooh, but the elite lava bucket is here too. But I want the nightly milk. It's rare. Sukombo. All right, time to burn. Moyase. Moyase. Oh, super item. What shall I get? Da da dum. Super body pillow, alright, I guess I get some survivability. I mean, I've been dying so much now that... hey, I'll take it. I want this, but the limiter. The limiter is too good. Go go Miko! Stay home. Stay home. They asked for the Pokemon stream, the Mystery Dungeon stream. I think I'm gonna go back on it once I'm done with Yakuza. I mean, I'm almost done with Yakuza, to be fair, so it's not gonna take that long. And then I'll resume the Pokemon one, because I've decided that since I am gonna reduce the amount of streams that I make to focus on videos, I'm also gonna have to be pickier on the streams that I make. And since I already have Yakuza as my story-focused stream, I want to vary with something different beyond that. Well, Genshin Impact, I will do it eventually, but I don't consider it a story-focused stream. Because I'm gonna be honest, as of late I've been kind of skipping most things. I mean, well, that's kind of the reason why I'm burnt out. I've been skipping it because I have been feeling burnt out. I will read the story on stream, the Sumeru one. But I feel like Genshin story ends up being more entertaining when I see content creators talk about it instead. Mostly because... let's just say that the dialogue in the game sometimes is a little bit... you know? Like, I like the lore, I like Genshin lore, don't get me wrong. It's just that sometimes the execution isn't the best. Oh. Especially when they use, like, these generic NPCs. Moyase! Well, I have no weapons, actually. What am I doing? Let's see, I should go for the elite cooking. So the CEO tiers are only good for the stream of tiers. Actually, this item is good on its own, so why not? Hey! Now give me the elite lava bucket. It would be cool if Miko had like a bigger drop rate for the elite lava bucket. That would be very nice. There we go. Should I go for this? It's nice. But the tiers are also really good too, so why not? Come on, I want to beat this stage today. I mean, I've already beaten it, but not today. Not here. Though it is a bit harder to play HoloCure on stream, because I get super distracted. Another theme. I really wanna stream a Fire Emblem Engage when it comes out. I don't have a capture card, but I'll buy one for it, just for it. Again, I am very passionate about Fire Emblem. It's a series that I love a lot. So I definitely want to stream it when it comes out. I'm very excited for the game, actually. I know a lot of people are memeing over the main character, but I legit like the main character's appearance. I mean, I like Mika Picazzo's art style in general. I really, really do. Again, Toothpaste-chan reminds me of Sei Shonagon from FGO, and I like that. I really do. So yeah. Though I'd like to also, one day, maybe stream other Fire Emblem games. And play them the way they were intended. Iron Man modes. You die, you're dead. No resets. Permadeath on. If your main character dies and you get the game over, well, that's the run. That's the entire run. Because those are always very exciting. That's how Fire Emblem was meant to be played. And it's a very fun way to play. Because your heartbeat is gonna... Well, your heart is gonna beat very fast, let's just say. You're gonna be fearing for everyone's life in the game. And that's what makes it interesting. Because there is never a dull moment. You always be fully engaged in the game. But I wonder, is this game, is the new Fire Emblem game gonna have like rewind mechanics or not? I'm gonna be honest, I hope if they do go with rewinds, I hope the rewinds mechanic in Fire Emblem becomes just like casual modes. What do I mean by this? I personally don't like the rewind mechanic very much. I know it's a nice quality of life, but it also kinda undermines a lot of what Fire Emblem gameplay is all about. So, to compromise, because some people like it, others don't, I think it should be optional. Just completely optional, the same way casual mode is. Now you might be saying, well, but the rewinds are optional. I disagree with that, because the games are balanced around it. If you play 3 houses, and you play on the hardest difficulty on maddening modes, you're gonna notice that the game was definitely meant for you to use the rewinds. And I really don't like that. Again, because they... Oh, I'm forgetting my train of thought. Because they have the rewinds in the game, they're gonna be balancing the game completely around it. And I feel like that's not good for the game design. So, it would be much better if at the beginning of the game, when you pick the difficulty mode, you pick whether you want a rewind mode or a non-rewind mode, right? Because that way, you can tailor the experience to the way you want. And in that way, the developers will have to basically design the game knowing that not everyone is going to have access to that mechanic. Meaning that they can actually build a well-designed game. They will have to build a well-designed game that doesn't have that in mind. And the players can just enjoy that. Let's see. I'm being super unlucky with the weapons, I think. I haven't gotten a single Elite Lava Bucket beyond the one that I skipped. I'll take this one. Nice. Hey. But yeah. Because I remember when casual mode got introduced into Fire Emblem, there was a lot of debate whether or not it should be there. It should stay there. And the thing is that casual modes, I am completely fine with casual mode existing. Reason being, casual modes is optional. Casual mode is optional the way I want it to be. It's definitely the way I want it to be. Also, give me just a moment. Someone is misbehaving. And there we go. He's not gonna appear anymore. Some people are being naughty, and we don't want those here. Alright, back what was I saying? Casual modes is completely optional, meaning that every single Fire Emblem game is not designed with it in mind. At all. Meaning that the game design is still very nice, even if you play without it. Because let's think about it, the people that play with casual mode or rewinds are people that would probably like a little bit of an easier experience, and that's completely fine. That is why there are some veteran players that really abhor casual modes, and they say that people that play with it are ruining the experience for them. And to some extent, I can understand those feelings, because I kind of relate to that too, but I still think people should play the way they want to play, right? And if they feel more comfortable experiencing the series with casual mode than rewinds, then I think that's completely fine. As long as it's optional. And I'm very, very passionate about that optional part. Like, actual optional, not, oh, just don't use it. No, that's not good, because the game expects you to use it. That's not optional, that's called a handicap. A handicap is not an actual, like, you know, organic optional, like casual mode is. That is why. So please, intelligent systems, make rewinds actually optional at the beginning of the game, where you can select whether or not you want it. Because that will do wonders for the game design. Because, in a certain way, I feel like the maps in more modern Fire Emblems have gotten way simpler. They're too simple. If you look at... Well, Echoes is different, because Echoes is very faithful to its original maps. The maps were never good in the first place. But if you look at maps in Three Houses, they are for the most part very simple. And they don't have much depth. They kind of get boring after a while. I love Three Houses, don't get me wrong. It's one of my favorite games because I can really enjoy breaking the game. And I like doing that. But the maps... Yeah, the maps are a little bit similar to Awakening, in the sense that they're not that deep. But man, Fire Emblem Fates Conquest had amazing maps. Now those are some well-designed maps. I'd like to see a return of that. And that's how, you know, for the most part, the majority of the older games are also designed. My favorite game is Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. And Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn has some of the smaller maps in the series, but they feel amazing, and they feel packed with content and stuff, because they are designed in a way that there's so many enemies everywhere, and there's a lot of terrain and buildings. It's awesome, I love it. And which makes me feel very hopeful for this game, for the Fire Emblem Engage, because the maps in Fire Emblem Engage are way smaller than Three Houses, and that might make me believe that they're actually going with a more refined, polished, but simple style. And I like that. Because, you know, we've seen it result in the past. It works. But we'll see. As for the story itself, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not expecting much out of the story of Fire Emblem Engage. I usually don't expect that much. Three Houses was good, was decent, and I'm hoping that Engage is like decent enough like Three Houses. At least decent enough. But I don't have that many high hopes though. Though who knows, maybe since the story, they're going for a more generic plot where they defeat the Fell Dragon. That might be simple enough to where they can actually work better with what they have. Like focus more on character conflict and all that. Sometimes a more generic plot might be better. Because it means they can just focus on the execution instead of the idea. And I am a big fan of that. I think rule number one for any writer, anyone that makes a story, remember, the execution will always be the most important part, regardless of what you're writing. Always. You can have the greatest idea in the world. If you don't execute it well, it's gonna be bad. However, on the flip side, you can have the most generic plot ever. If you execute it really, really well, you can still have an amazing story that's going to be remembered by everyone. And that is why I believe. Look, originality, sure, is nice and all. Just focus on the execution, though. Execution number one. And if you have a good idea, go for it. But don't feel so bad about not having like an original idea, because it's the execution you should really worry about. Right? You know, some people are pioneers, other people are... What can I say? I don't have really a word for it, but masters? I wouldn't say masters. Well, actually, modifiers. That's a good one. I'd like to say foragers. Like, imagine someone who picks up an idea that's already been used, but makes it even better, right? Because they do it so well, they execute it so well, right? So like a blacksmith forging a sword, right? Ah, that sword is good, but I can make it even better, right? Well, I'm going to go with the word forgers so far. Maybe there's a better one. Inventors and engineers. Yeah, that works well, actually. That's a good analogy. That is a very good analogy, actually. And I believe that there's more than one way to succeed. For example, if you look at Kiryu Koko and Amelia Watson, they are clear pioneers. They are trendsetters, both. Okay, there we go. I think we're in. I think OBS may have disconnected there. I think we're fine now. But yeah. What was I talking about? Right, there's plenty of VTubers that can pick up an idea and make it even better. And this applies to anything. Any art. I think any artist can relate to any other artist, really. Well, I don't want to go there. That's gonna be a very bad spot to be. There we go. Washipu. I'm so afraid of the Robosa. They're so tanky. Actually, how am I in my items? Oh no, I screwed up. You see, I was supposed to have the elite cooking, and instead I went for the Psycho Axe. That's very bad, actually. Well, I may as well go for the Psycho Axe to get the BL Fujoshi. I'm not paying much attention to what I'm doing. Anyways, I went on my rant on Fire Emblem. I'm very passionate about Fire Emblem. A lot to say about that. Uh-oh. Come on. Survive! Actually, because I have the body pillow... No, I'm stuck! I'm stuck! Oh, okay, I'm fine. There we go. Nice. The body pillow is actually being the MVP here. Which is really, really nice. Alright. But yeah, maybe one day I can stream my favorite Fire Emblem games to you guys. Actually, Okayo has been streaming Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, which fills me with great joy. She's streaming Tellius. Amazing. I wonder if she's gonna stream Radiant Dawn as well. I mean, she may as well. See, it's the sequel to Path of Radiance. And it's such a good game. I love it. It's my favorite again. It's the one with Buff Ike. Hey, let's go. Alright. Can we actually do it this time? I've actually never beaten this stage with Miko. We'll see. Maybe the body pillow will be the actual MVP. That would be nice, though. Oh, here we go. Alright, nice, nice, nice. Maybe we can do it. It would be the only stage left to complete, after all. Alright, now I just need a golden anvil. I know I screwed up my builds, but I'll make do with what I have. Builds don't have to be perfect, just good enough. Like, you could do 1,000,000 damage on a boss, or 10 damage on a boss. If that boss only has 10 HP, it's the same result. Right? Right. Yeah. I don't think speed is that important anymore. I think speed is more important because of Miko Danye, but once you're past Miko Danye, it's much better. Oh. Oh? Okay. The Elfujoshi. Nice! I mean, it's very fitting for Miko to get BL, right? I mean, I think she's more of a fan of Yuri, but still. It's eroge after all. Let's see. Ah, there we go. The spider cooking. This is what I should have gone for. But unfortunately, I was too distracted and I was a dum-dum. Damn. Let's go, Miko. Miko-chi! The second most Ponkotsu member in Hololive after Roboko. Anyways, the first time this appeared, I panicked, actually. I, like, killed it with 3 seconds left. It was very, very stressful. Right. But this thing doesn't kill you, actually. I saw Marin survive an explosion. Wow, I got another triple chest. That's so good. Alright. Nice. 2 minutes left. 1 minute left, actually. 1 minute and a half. And E-chan is gonna come. The Toho character, the Toho boss, E-chan. I'm very excited for future updates. This one was a pretty nice change of pace. One of the things that I like to do whenever like other people play stream HoloCure, I like to just play at the same time as they do. Like imagine a member is like playing the game and they decide to pick one character and I decide to pick the that same character to play along with them. It's a lot of fun to do. Well, now you don't really need to do that because you have an actual randomizing option. Oh no, this is bad. Come on. Mikochi! Damn. Do the staff sun always destroy me because I don't have enough damage? That's a shame. It's a DPS check. Well, should I try Kiara though? Now, I think this is a good time to end it. I've been streaming for 4 hours and I really need to chill on this because I'm super hungry. I'm so hungry. This was fun though. We ended up talking about a lot of things. Again, these HoloCure streams are honestly more Zatsu than streams than actual gameplay streams, let's be honest. But it's fun. It's a lot of fun. What are your favorite streams to watch from the girls? Mine are Apex and Minecraft. Actually, I kind of watch whatever. It really depends on the member themselves. For example, when I watch Selene, I like Apex, right? But when I watch someone like Pekora, right now I'm enjoying her Rust streams a lot. And yeah, it really depends on the member. Because some members really vibe with some things that are more than others. For example, with Kiara, I love her JRPG streams. And with Nishi-san as a whole, I love their collabs. Yeah, thank you guys all for coming, really. I really appreciate that. The next stream, I don't know when it's gonna be. I'll decide it over the weekend. But I want to see if I can do that tier list stream. I'll do it if I can. If not, I'll do another game. So yeah. See you guys. Sweet dreams. Bye bye.